Okay. So you all know each other. You've been friends for a little while. Tra recently returned. Um, let's actually everyone got there. Yeah, let's try and use names. Key recently returned from the Feywild. That
It's
he's
pronounced Kai.
No,
Kai.
it's a long running thing. You have to get Trev's name wrong.
It's key now.
It's not a session without it.
I'm gonna start calling you Keith at one point. So.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm already on board with it.
Yeah, so everyone's sort of aware of that he went missing for a little while. You've lived most of your lives in this little town of Eastfield. But now everyone sort of has a sense of wanderlust, a sense of wanting to explore what else is out there, I guess. You all sort of gather up today at Eastfield. Everyone's sort of had some time to sort of scrounge together what adventuring gear they can get. And you're all sort of meeting up at the Chicken Egg Inn to maybe have one more drink before you sort of all head out on the road and do what you want to do. The land itself, growing up in it, you might know a little bit of history about it. There's 6 sort of towns and cities that make up the kingdom of Hyperia, governed by Augustus, and his family lineage have sort of ruled the Isles for about 1,000 years now that we know of. The royal family has been quite good to the people. There doesn't necessarily seem to be any discontent about them. And it's a multicultural sort of collection of towns and cities. All fantasy races are sort of represented. Obviously, some congregate to their own sort of settlements and towns, just because, that's how it is. People like to be with other people that they are similar with. But everyone is free to come and go, work, and do what they can to make coin. The success of the country itself is mostly in part to its impressive navy that allows it to trade with other island nations and travel the world and do what they need to do to make some coin. The lands are quite fertile in the east, so a lot of the agriculture that feeds the towns is sort of cultivated around Eastfield. There are other settlements that aren't necessarily in the fold of the kingdom, such as the Orc settlement of Gromrock, and a few other minor settlements. What else would you like to know about? Is there any questions just straight off it that you're not quite sure about? Something in the way of how the land is sort of run or governed, or anything, or any sort of thing like that? Anyone wants to ask?
No, that's not
Everyone's good?
Good.
Yeah, good.
Alright, so yeah, we start here in Eastfield. Like I said, at the Chicken Egg Inn. You're all sort of gathering there. Who do you reckon sort of shows up to the inn first and might be waiting for other people?
Probably me.
I'd say I'm going to be last because I'm going to have been talking to the guy we're getting the quest from. So I'll come up last.
I've been I haven't really had anywhere to probably sleep because my parents are gone. So I was probably just moseying around, not with much else to do at this point.
All right. Do you sort of want to role play that all out real quick, or like who shows
Well,
up when?
I'll just be sitting there, and then whoever comes up next, we can all play from there.
I would have met up with Ren pretty early on because that's where I've been dumping all the gear that we've collected for the venture. So
At my place? Or?
yeah. So we'd come sort of probably together carrying everything that we can. Ren would probably be carrying more of it, and I'd just be carrying my stuff. So
Does everyone send me the token, by the way? Fuck.
I think I did.
in characters.
Aaron, did you?
I think I did, but
Oh,
I
yeah, some characters.
So I said,
I think I whispered it to you, so.
I don't think I forgot. To
Yeah.
Mine's the spoiler.
You're really a rankle.
Man, I've been so worried about all this other shit I'm trying to prepare. I didn't even have the fucking tokens ready. Fucking idiot. Alright, so Kai?
Key.
Key? Kai?
It really doesn't matter. I honestly, I made it a bit of a meme.
Yeah, so you're at the tavern. Who sort of rocks up next?
That would be Ren and Sarah. Serenos.
Oh! So I was a little bit early. I got a little bit impatient.
And I'm carrying a lot of stuff, right? I just drop it. I plonk it on the ground. Oh, it's pretty heavy.
Wow. You're carrying like 3 people's worth of shit on you.
Yeah.
I'm not much help in that department.
Hmm.
Has anyone seen Aiden? Has he or heard from him?
No, I think he was off talking to one of his connections from memory.
Okay. Well, should we get some food maybe before we take off while we're waiting for him?
Yeah, our last hot meal before we embrace the cold wilderness.
Is it morning or nighttime right now?
I'm assuming it's early morning.
Yeah, I thought we were going to try and take off early, first thing in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I'll go up to the tavern keep. And I would just like to purchase some breakfast for servings of whatever you've got to offer.
Of course. We've got some sausages ready, if you'd like.
Yep, let's do that. Can we get 4 servings of that? And I don't know, what makes a good morning cider or something to drink?
Ale's always good.
Do you have any fresh juice or something? Maybe like orange or apple or?
Oh yeah. We can do juice.
And
we have apple available, of course.
all right, and yeah, we might just get 4 apple juices as well.
As you're making that order, Aiden's going to wander in and she's like, "Do you have pineapple?"
No. We don't really have pineapple trees around this parts.
Goat's milk?
It's a big step from apple juice to goat milk. Or were you asking for goat's milk?
I was asking if you have goat's milk.
Oh,
Yeah, we got goat's milk. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have 1 cup, please.
Okay. Aiden, is there anything else apart from apple juice you would like?
I want a pineapple juice, but no, that'll be fine. Whatever you have will be amazing.
Okay.
We'll go pop down and wait for Sarah to get back.
Key, are you happy with apple juice?
Sure.
Okay, 3 apple juices, a goat's milk, and 4 servings of sausages.
No worries. That'll be 5 silver, I believe.
5 silver, no worries. First expense
yeah.
of the game.
I have 0 money, everyone.
That's all right. I've got it. It's fine.
Aiden sort of looks down to his pouch and says, "I've got a bit, but I'm sure it's pittance compared to what Sarah's got in her pocket."
I'm gonna sit down next to Kai.
Hello.
Hey, where did you stay last night?
I stayed in the trees.
Ah. I suppose, it wouldn't be too different to what you're used to, right?
Yeah, they tend to be a little bit more luscious and bigger trees, so it was a bit difficult. The trees around here are a little bit scrawny compared to the Fae.
There's a few good ones around, big enough branches that you can crash in if you need to.
Next
Definitely
time...
a lot colder, and I pick up the coat, which I assume was part of the gear that was requested. Cold weather gear, I'm assuming, or something along those lines.
Just whatever you started with, like your starting gear.
Which doesn't come with anything cold. But we just touched on it, that's all.
Yeah.
In the pre-game. Okay.
Aiden, what have you got? What are we doing? What was this job?
Yeah, so I went and spoke to a friend of mine. He tends to want things done, mostly above board. We'll say all above board. And he's got a job for us. It's nothing huge, but considering this is our starting time, I think it'll work out for us. And I begin to explain what the job is, which I'm obviously going to need Sada to now explain what the job is.
So you went to your old mate, Mr. Everton, who he kind of helped you out. Like, he knew you a fair bit of your life. He sort of helps people out around here and there. With what exactly? You're not really 100% sure, but he seems to have some respect around town. He sort of gives you a silver every now and again when you really need it. And in return, you sort of tell him things that you see around town that could cause problems or issues or maybe opportunities. And he sort of come to you with a little bit of information. He said that he saw some shady-looking people who aren't necessarily... He knows that they're not necessarily here with the best of intentions, but he's got a hot tip that he knows about something that could be worth a little bit of money. If you're interested, he said, "Look, no strings attached, but I heard that there's some people. They're sort of taking up residence in a watchtower. And if you're interested, they might have some things on them. And they're not necessarily the best type of people. If you want to go over there and maybe, relieve them of their goods, then Mr. Everton could buy those goods off you for a price." That's sort of the tip he's given you.
So, as you can tell from what he says, this is not exactly above board, but it's also not like we're going to get the law after us for this. These people aren't good people. They're not going to go running to the guards. And personally, as much as I'm going to be happy to see this place in my, watching it through my ass, I don't really want these kind of people hanging around my town either.
And you trust this friend of yours, Aiden? He's not double-crossing us or setting us up for a trap at all?
Look, if he wanted to fuck me over, he could have done it many, 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 many times over the last... I've lost count of how many years now. I've known him a long time, and as I said, he's not always... He's not a bad person, we'll go with that. He's a good person, he just... obviously...
He's been good to you.
He's been good to me. Yeah. He's always been good to me. He's looked after me when I've needed it. He's helped me, and he's I probably would have starved to death without it, to be perfectly frank.
That's good enough for me.
So, did these people steal what we're trying to get back, or are we stealing?
I don't think they stole them, but that's a possibility. I get the distinct feeling that these are just bad people, and there's a decent chance the stuff they have on them is... I mean, they could have stolen from other people, but it's just stuff that a lot of people... You know, it could cause some harm or damage or something that effect. I guess we'll find out when we get it, and we can decide what to do when we find the stuff.
One thing, like everyone sort of in the party is sort of aware of, that you know that you're going to need to do something noticeable to get somebody to sign a letter of recommendation with a, that would be able to give you opportunity to join the Privateers Association.
Yep.
So, yeah, because they handle the issuing of quests and all that. Because, like, a lot of nobles and stuff, they're not really willing to just be like, hey, here's 500 gold up front and 500 when you complete a quest sort of thing. They know that, like, when they've done those sort of things, you might not be giving it to the right type of people who, have the best interest in hand, and then the Crown will end up investigating you for, like, what you sent other people to do that ended up in sort of maybe a few people died or something along the way, and the government has decided to sort of regulate all those sort of things.
And this is why I'm asking the question of if the quest is above board, like this, if we're not presented in the right light, we're probably going to get knocked back for our ability to come forward as, proper, recognized, adventurers, and build rapport so we can do things to, or at least build the funds to find Key's parents and explore whilst doing so, Aiden seems to be... needed to go to the bathroom very quickly, so, I don't know.
I guess we the goal here is to get the right variety.
Yeah, I don't want to be stealing things as, just to make a living. That's not my intent of leaving. I hope everyone is kind of on the same page with that.
No,
Key?
I'm on the same page. I'm here to learn and grow and train.
Yeah, I don't like bad people.
No.
I don't really care if it's like sanctioned or not.
Okay.
I guess if we're trying to set an image, maybe we
I
care.
I think just sending the right message and doing the right things will make at least our attempts to find your parents a lot more able than if we start associating with the wrong people. That's just where my mind goes. So if these people are bad and we're stopping them from doing bad things, then I'm 100% on board. But maybe it's worth finding out a bit more, because it's very vague from what Aiden's told us so far. Maybe because he's been told such as very vague, so...
Yeah, he would probably... he doesn't necessarily know all of it either. Although he's, like, sort of been on the streets a bit of his life, like, I'd say he's aware of, like, some things that go on around town that might be less than legal, but it's not like he's taking, like, this knowledge knowing that it's a bad thing, in a way.
Yep. It can't hurt to go and investigate it, right?
Yeah, I think the plan is to maybe scope out the area first and then see if we can sneakily get in there and see what they're up to.
Okay. Well, shall we? Has everyone finished their breakfast?
Nom 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 nom.
I think
Sage.
Aiden is still stuck in the...
Is he like a vegetarian or something? Like, does he not like meat?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I pick a little bit off his plate.
We go to check on Aiden in the toilet. Well, you two can go check on Aiden in the toilet. I will sit here with the gear.
Is it one of those outer toilet thingies, the outside toilets?
Yeah, outhouse.
The outhouse. I saw one of those in Adelaide, like an old school one.
Have
Yeah.
you used one?
I used to have one, remember?
Yeah, Yar's old house used to have one.
Have you used an official drop down?
I'm gonna knock.
Moving on.
Aiden, you still in there? Aiden?
I didn't want this to bleed into the game, but now it has. I'm like, fucking hell.
Let's assume Aiden has finished his business and we've started to move on.
Yeah, let's just walk. We're
Imagine you just hearing.
Uh,
Oh god.
That's pretty funny.
uh,
Aiden, you were in there for a while now.
Try your hot micing.
Yeah. I opened up your stream, and as soon as it does that, sensitivity goes through the roof.
Oh, that's weird.
his mic has a mind of its own.
Yeah, it does.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so as soon as I close it, watch this.
That's super weird.
It just goes back to normal.
Yeah, where were we?
Heading towards... Where did you say?
So Aiden sort of got the directions. He knows where it is. Yeah.
And we go
Well,
in that direction, don't we?
let's distribute the gear so everyone like hand out like these pre-packaged packs, which like make up like your starting gear. And I guess sort of start to get ready to take off.
Mhm.
I guess we have to be careful not to be seen. Hey, Sarah? Are we calling you Sarah Knox or just Sarah?
Just Sarah.
We have to be careful not to be seen by too many people, right, Sarah?
Yeah. Just yeah, we'll just keep a low profile. We should be right.
Yeah, I think so too. This is very exciting. I'm excited.
This is very heavy, and you can see like Sarah like with a pack that looks like way overpacked, with like excessive amounts of stuff on it compared to like her frame size. But she's able to carry it just.
What do you have in your bag, Sarah?
Just what the essentials. I think. I don't know. I just kind of grabbed what I thought might be useful. You can kind of see like a crossbow hanging off it as well. There's like a spear. I have like 2 daggers on my side. I'm dressed in like clothing that like generally would be sort of like down dress for me, but still looks a bit too nice to be just wandering out and doing like adventuring stuff in. So like a blackish sort of like leather like tunic, with like a dress sort of coming off it and jewels sort of embroidered into it still, but it's not as nice as what I would have normally been wearing.
Alright.
I'm wearing like a vest sort of type thing, but you can kind of see that I've still got some of my scholarly clothes on, like the part of the hood and sash and stuff.
Damn it, Aaron.
Key with his red pants.
What happened to Aaron? Or did I miss something?
He's pooping.
Oh, like IRL pooping?
Yeah.
Like, has gastro pooping.
Got the swells at both ends.
Can we progress on the assumption that Aiden is just hanging back in the shadows?
I guess so. We're probably gonna have to do that the next 2 weeks anyway. Afterwards, so. All right. So I guess you're leaving town. You're doing anything else?
Happy to head towards where Aiden advised us.
Alright.
Mhm.
So as you're sort of heading out the gates, you see like 3 children sort of come in the gates. One of them is crying a lot. The other 2 are sort of in deep discussion about something, and they all look quite worried and concerned. And the one crying is just sort of in hysterics.
Are they by themselves or do they have a parent?
There doesn't seem to be an adult around them.
I'd
And
like
we've
to.
seen them around town before.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Sorry, Aga.
I'd just say, like, I'd approach, kneel down, and sort of ask, "Is everything okay?"
They sort of look at you and they're like, they're concerned and they don't really want to say anything, and they're sort of like just trying to walk past, and they slowly walk past and they're like, a little bit afraid. And
It's okay. Like, we're we we're not here to get you in trouble or anything. If you want to tell us, like,
Just
we
point
can
to
keep
the
a
bad
secret.
people.
What happened?
Well, our like we usually we go play around in our hideout, and well, our our friend, he he said he was going ahead, and he went there first, and when we got there, um, we we saw some scary looking people there, and we were too afraid to go in, but we couldn't find our friend anywhere.
Do you want to show us where your hideout is? Maybe we can help find your friend.
Am I to assume that it's in the direction that we were going to head in, that place, same place?
They're coming in the gate that you're going out. So
No, the place that I was just assuming that like the little hideout that they were going to was the same place that these not so kosher people were at.
yeah, and I'm telling you, well, they're coming in the gate that you're going out. So
Okay,
whatever assumption you can make from that.
cool.
Sorry, yeah, what did you say before that?
I asked them if they would show us like where their hideout is and where the people are, and maybe we can help find his friend or their friend and make sure he's okay.
Um, I don't know. Like, I think I know you guys, but like, I think I've seen you guys around town. One of the boys says, but I think we need to go and tell our mums what happened.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, you can. I'm sure you recognize like Aiden though. He's usually sort of out and about and helping, so maybe he can just help find like if you can at least point us in the direction. You know, we can only get to your friend quicker.
Yeah, it's down that way, and they sort of point in the direction you were kind of thinking of going. You might see it. It's a bit in the woods. It's down an old road. You'll find it. You'll find it as you go.
And what's your friend's name?
Roll.
Brawl. Okay, we'll go look for him. Okay, and if you want to go tell your parents, then at least they might know where he is as well, or they can send for help or find out where his parents are. So
Okay. They sort of say and sort of get ready to walk away.
How far are we from their house now? Or the place?
He's back.
Yeah, sorry. I warned you.
So you're just sort of leaving town. These kids have approached, or not approached. You sort of approached them as they sort of were coming into town as you're leaving at the same gate. They look distraught, and they Serenox has sort of had a quick conversation with them and determined that one of their friends they've sort of lost one of their friends, and they sort of gave you a kind of a general direction of where they were sort of hanging out, playing, and
And I assume that was from the general direction of the place we were going.
you could probably assume that, yeah.
Cool. So, well, let's keep an eye out while we keep going. What do you guys think?
It's in the same direction, so it can't hurt.
How far are we from the place? Like walking distance, give or take.
Might take like 20 minutes, maybe more.
All right, as we're walking, I'm just going to tell everyone when we get to be about 5 minutes away, I just want to try something that I think might be able to help us when we get there. Just when we get closer.
Why don't you discuss it as you walk along?
So, well, I've recently been practicing with various magics, and I've got a spell that lets me talk with animals. And most animals around here are pretty friendly, the ones I've been dealing with anyway, and happy to help. So I'd probably be able to chat to a bird or whatnot, and be able to get them to fly up and maybe even have a look around for us. I mean, it depends on the bird. Some of them are assholes, but you never know.
I
But
could
it
just
might be
climb a
worth-
tree and have a look.
Yeah, but that sticks out a bit more than a bird fluttering by.
I can be stealthy.
Stealthier than a bird?
Well, maybe.
Well,
You two haven't changed at
What
all.
is a bird gonna tell you?
well, it can fly up to the top and look in without
Yeah,
setting anyone off.
and then it's gonna say, "Yeah, I looked in."
It'll tell me what it sees.
Okay.
You
How
two
about
haven't changed.
how about you both do that?
We'll see what we find out.
These two have not changed, have they? So always bickering.
I go climb a tree.
We're not that close, are we? Or so are we there now?
Wait.
What about the kid? Like, isn't the kid on the way? Can we see any people harassing what looks like the kid, like, house in the forest, or can we keep an eye out to see if we can see the kid's house in the forest, or...
Actually, that's a good idea. Why don't I cast that thing now and get the bird to look, because it can soar everywhere.
So as you're sort of walking along this road, you don't really see anyone else. Maybe like a guy on a horse just sort of coming from some other direction, riding past towards Eastfield. You sort of get to the bend in the road where this side road sort of takes you down towards where this old watchtower used to be. And you can see... so you're sort of at the crossroads of this road as you sort of head down. You don't really see any signs of anything.
Before we go forward, I'm just gonna call out the guys. Hey guys, come here. Before we go forward, let's make a pact that from now on our adventures, that we don't leave each other behind, and we don't betray each other, and we make sure that we're all safe.
And we always stick together.
Agreed.
And we make shitloads of money together.
Gonna look at Aiden. Sure. Hands in, and then I'll go hands in.
Hands in.
Hands in.
Yep, hands in.
All right, let's do this quietly though.
So, what should we call us? We need to be like a team name, as I'm still holding my hand in.
Well, if we use the first letters of all our names, we could be Rax.
I actually don't mind that.
Or Arx. ARKS. Arx.
Arcs are kind of cool.
Or socks.
Would it be Sark? or Crass? This actually works.
Let's chalk it up to developing name.
I don't know, I like Arx.
To Arcs.
Arcs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arcs works.
Ox. Okay, let's do Ox.
Team Arcs. Alright.
Team Ark Survival Evolved.
Yeah. That's what I was going.
you need help? Just ask the Ox.
Just asks for asks.
Oh
Ask,
god.
ask.
So as you guys sort of begin your way down this smaller offshoot of a road, not really a road, more of a path. You can sort of hear some sounds in the distance, sort of in the direction you're traveling, and it kind of sounds like make a nature check if anyone wants to know. Anyone who wants to.
I'll do one. I've got a +1 to it.
I've got to play. I like nature. I'm a druid.
I like to think I have a kind of a heightened sense, even though nature's intelligence. But
I don't waste anyone's time. I have no idea.
I think Kai knows the best.
So, Kai would kind of recognize this noise. Actually, Kai and Aiden definitely immediately sort of know what it is. It sounds like a dog or a wolf howling, maybe not necessarily howling, but I don't know, something like that.
Like more like dog or more like wolf?
You didn't roll high enough to know that.
can I tell?
It's a guy.
Can I tell the direction? Is it in the direction we're going, or is it like some other direction?
Yeah, it seems to be in front of you.
I try and take a bit of cover, and then like I try and sort of signal the guys to like sort of take a bit more cover as well.
As I get behind
Would we know if there's any like common dogs or wolves around this area?
Yeah, there's definitely like wolves, dogs that would, live in the forests, hunt small rabbits and whatnot.
Aiden, what is it?
it's a dog, a wolf, or possibly a bear. Look, it's really hard to tell from this distance.
Should we be prepared to like defend ourselves, or
Look, it wouldn't hurt, but while you guys start preparing, I'm going to start ritual casting Speak with Animals real quick in case it rocks up in the next 10 minutes. I'm going to try and do that spell that will let me talk to the creature if it rocks up. I might be able to convince it to leave us alone on its own.
Alright.
Can I see any tracks along the ground besides like any kind of sort of footprints?
Do a survival check.
Can I aid?
Yeah.
So I'm kind of my nose. I want to put my nose in everything.
Your nose.
Like my nose, like I'm kind of figuratively just curious about what's going on. So I'm just helping people.
Do you have heightened sense of smell or something?
Well, I have +5 survival, so maybe it
Okay.
didn't help me very much.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Ren, you're able to see maybe children's footprints on the path in front of you as you're sort of going. But they're definitely footprints that look smaller than, a human.
Yeah, and I just whispered to the group, it looks like we're in the right direction.
So as you keep going down this road, eventually you get to sort of in the middle of the road. There's this sort of hole in the ground, and there's like a bunch of leaves around it. It doesn't really look natural at all. It's really weird. It's like, who the fuck just digs a hole in the middle of the road? And that's sort of what you see, and you're about as far away from it as you see in front of you.
I assume I'm nowhere near completing my ritual, am I?
Let's say that 10 minutes passed, if you want it, and you're sort of all now at this point.
Cool.
It's probably been just like a couple minutes after you've sort of completed that.
Cool, so I got about 7 minutes of it left.
Yeah.
Alright. That doesn't look quite right, does it?
not really?
And as sort of where you're standing, the howling or whatever sort of noises that you can hear. It seems to be quite close.
Like from the hole or from nearby?
Make a perception check.
Oh, 20. Not dirty 20.
Yeah, it could definitely be in the hole, even.
Sounds like it's coming from the hole. Maybe there's like a wolf or something trapped in there.
Shall we approach stealthily?
If it's down in the hole, I don't think it's going to be much issue personally. But
I'm thinking more around us than in the hole.
well, if it is down there for the next 5 to 7 minutes, I can talk to it and be able to find out what's happened. Might give us an idea what's going on.
Shall we hang back while you do that?
I'm happy to do that. Just watch my 6.
I'll go with you.
What's this?
And-
What's the 6? I mean, I know that's a number.
I assume we live in a world of clocks, right?
Yes.
We have a knowledge of time. You can generally tell it by the sun.
Okay, I'll watch the 6. I'll put a stick on the ground, and that's how I tell the time.
I didn't bring a watch, Ren. I'm sorry.
The 6 is my ass, all right? Because it's a 6 out of 10. It's not bad, but it could be better.
Okay.
I'll approach
Sure.
the hole. And I assume Kai's coming with me?
I aim
Just
back with Ren just to watch the surrounds.
I look in the hole. Ren, you want to join me looking in the hole?
You mean Kai?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Kai.
Yes, I will perceive as well.
All right. So you guys sort of stick your head over the edge. You look
Yeah.
down,
Yep.
and then rah! Right in your face. It's like a wolf. A wolf just sort of barks right at you.
Oh, shit. And I say to it, calm down, what's going on? And it should be able to understand me.
It sort of barks back at you and gives you the idea of sort of aggression and sort of like, untrustworthiness. How would I say?
Doesn't trust humans.
Yeah, it's just like, who are you, sort of thing.
Look, we were just wandering down this path, saw this hole, and I'm guessing you've fallen in. Do you need help getting out?
Pretty sure wolves can live in dens like this.
This doesn't look like it's made by a wolf.
I don't need help from you, humans.
Are you injured?
What's it to you?
Look, I've lived in this forest for a while. Probably about as long as you have, judging by your age. So, either let me help, or let me help. Because you're stuck. Or you would have bit my face off when I let my head over.
You're very persuasive.
I'm not.
Roll a persuasion check.
Please don't.
Yes, roll a persuasion check.
Use that.
Can I
7
have an
charisma.
advantage because it can actually understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, fuck it. Probably don't need it. Oh. I'm going to take the 16.
But you don't want to take the 1.
Shockingly, no.
So he's like, all right, but if you try anything, I'll bite the shit out of you.
That's all right. How the hell are we going to get you out? Has anyone got any rope? Wait, I've got rope, I think.
So it's about a 10-foot drop.
That's all right, I got rope. Can I
It's a
fashion my rope into like a sort of harness thing?
I was gonna say, if you tell it not to bite me, I'll just go down there with the wolf and like push it up, and then you can just get me up.
I'll lean down and say, "Are you happy if he jumps down and like lifts you up to me?"
There's not really much room down here. It's kind
I'm
of
nimble.
narrow.
I'm dexterous.
So I put it plainly: could he fit down there with the wolf, or is he no room?
It's going to be a tight squeeze. It's part of why he couldn't just sort of jump out, because it's very steep and
Yeah, but
vinegar.
I'm a person who walks on 2 legs and have a different range of motion.
At the same time, trying to fit down a hole and lift a creature up through you is like,
Yeah,
Could be
definitely.
I think I get the feeling Sar's saying this is not a good idea, so I'm going to say that doesn't sound like a good idea. Just help me, and can Kai maybe we'll work together
Just
and
get
try
it.
and...
Just get it to bite on the rope, and then we'll just pull the rope up.
That's probably a good idea. I'll throw the rope down. Bite on that as hard as...
Don't assume anything from what I just said.
No, that's all right. Just throw the rope down. Just bite on that as hard as you can and try not to break it. All right.
Sort of just growls and bites the rope.
All right. And jump as we pull, and then we'll try and pull you the rest of the way out, if you can. All right. Kai, do you want to pull the rope with me?
Yeah. 1, 2. I preemptively rolled a strength check for you.
That's a strength save.
Oh, true. I need to roll. We'll just minus the 2. 7.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it fails miserably. Like, you both sort of... He rolled a fucking 1, Jesus Christ.
The dog lets go, and we go flying.
Do you guys need a hand?
Yeah,
Yeah, get everybody over here. And increase our chance of getting a lower DC.
I don't know what he's talking about, but this wolf stuck in here. He's friendly enough. Okay, he's not friendly at all, but he's not super aggressive. He's just stuck and a bit freaked out.
He seems pretty angry. He's
He's a
growling pretty bad.
he sort of barks at Aiden and says, well, that didn't work at all, did it?
There's one way we can do it. We can literally put dirt in there, and he can brush it off and then stamp it down. Then we just fill in the hole, and then eventually he'll come out.
Look, I've got the strong feeling that throwing dirt down a wolf's hole is not going to make him happy, but I will ask him. And I relay that to him. Would you
That'll take a long time.
It's 4 of us.
Let's try do the rope thing, I think, one more time.
All right, there's more of us now. Hey, Wolf, what's your name?
My name? What do you want to know my name for?
My name's Aiden, and I'm here to help you. And I think it's kind to share things like names.
Wolf 1.
My name? Well, I guess people call me, well, not people, but some people. They sort of, say something like this, and my friends call me Arcanine.
Nice.
Okay, Arcanine. We're going to try the rope thing again with all 4 of us. Just once again, bite as hard as you can. And look, we're not the physically strongest bunch, but I mean, there's 4 of us. This shouldn't be that hard. And I'll throw the rope back down.
Is it a straight strength check?
All right. 2 people roll with advantage, athletics, or all 4 of you can roll separately.
I am not rolling because
Oh,
I will aid someone.
I will roll with athletics. I actually do have a +2 on that. That's a strength check.
I'm at the front, so I'll roll if Ren, you're happy.
Yeah. Roll with advantage.
Okay.
Oh,
How do you do that roll with the
Right click, and then it will come up with the 3 options.
Sick.
Same with
Wow.
crits. On your damage rolls, you can right click and click crit.
I got a natural 20.
My god, this wolf is weak as piss.
Damn, what the fuck, yo? 2 1s. What does that average to? Like a 10?
31 by 3 is
11.
well 10.3.
No, because...
That's enough! Yeah, so second attempt with all 4 of you pulling, and Arcanine is just sort of, I guess, tired and really doesn't put in any effort at all to get out of this hole. But then you're able to sort of drag him out. And
I'm just going to look up here like, thanks for helping.
yeah, well, it's not easy. Like, I don't have any run-up space, so,
How'd you end up in the hole?
I fell in it. What do you think?
Was it covered, or are you just stupid?
He looks around the hole and he says, "Yes, it seemed to have been covered with leaves or something."
Are you hurt?
I think I'm okay. I'm just tired.
All right. Look, glad you're all right. We got stuff to do, but if you see us around, just don't bite us, will you?
Hey, Aiden, since you're talking to him already, ask him if he's seen anything.
I
Oh.
doubt it. He's been in a hole.
Yeah. How long have you been in the hole for?
Oh, maybe an hour.
No, maybe.
Have you seen any kids that look like they might have been in any trouble, or any humans, or well, any non-wolves around here? Any of our kind that look like they might be up to no good? Anything that smells really off around here?
Well, I didn't see any kids. Not from inside the hole, at least. But earlier, I did smell some sort of humanoid scent just down the road here. And I was sort of heading in that direction when I seemed to have fallen in the hole.
Anything off about it, or just human?
Uh, Probably more than one human. Yeah, that's all I really can smell.
Fair enough. Thanks for the info. Look after yourself, eh?
Yeah, see you around.
I'm gonna wave to my wolfy friend, and I figure by that point the spell's probably worn off.
Yeah, probably be about done by now. And he sort of runs off into the bushes and the trees.
Well, on the plus side, if we see him again, he might not try and rip our throats out.
Good point.
I don't know. He was angry, but he's not a bad person.
I don't know how you can tell, but
I
yes,
can talk. I can talk to him.
yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I'm sure it just sounded like I was going.
Sounded like he was just ready to like go you, and you were like barking at each other.
I mean, have you ever heard someone speak Zemnian? It's much like that. It just sounds like people screaming at each other. I can't speak it, but I've heard it.
Yes. Anyway, shall we?
Onward bound.
Keep heading towards the. He said.
All right. Sorry, one sec.
It's right there. There was no fog of war. You were intending.
I've deleted that all from my memory.
All I saw was barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Yeah. Fuck.
What a classic, man.
Oh shit.
All right. Is everyone good?
I can see a little bit in one of the houses if I'm not supposed to. The house on the right side of the screen, I've got like a line I can see straight through it. But I can
see a
that.
table.
Yeah, I can see a table and half a person. But
Yeah.
But if it's going to be a pain in the ass, I'll just ignore that.
As in right here, sir.
Yeah, right here.
Yep, you can see what you can see.
Cool.
Fair enough.
So Aiden, you know this place, right?
Not specifically. This forest is a huge place. I haven't really ventured through all of it, even in the years I've spent here. I didn't even know these buildings were here, to be honest.
Does it look like anyone's here?
I don't know, Sar, can I tell if anyone's been here? Like, is there signs of, like, tracks or recent movement of foliage and shit?
Survival check.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you can see some footprints on the path. Yeah, and you can see what you can see on the map. So if you can see into that thing, you can see that as well.
Yeah, there's definitely been someone here recently. These footprints are fairly fresh, and if you look straight through there at that window, it looks like there's someone standing there. Don't think they see us though.
Can
What's
I
that
do a
hanging out of the window?
Giant slime.
Perception check.
Can I know? I want to see if the person inside that building has noticed us.
Perception check.
7.
Oh, I was almost a natural 20, and then it wasn't.
Sarah, you don't really know what it is, but it's sort of dark in color. Looks like it's elongated.
I told you it was a schlong.
And key. Sorry, what exactly did you ask?
I just wanted to know if the person inside the building had noticed us. That was kind of what I was trying to perceive.
No, from what you can see, you're really not sure. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
They haven't moved in a fast way or anything. But yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
I get the feeling this might be what we're looking for. Not too many people live this far out in the forest, and this seems right on line where.
Because this is local to our town, will we know what these buildings actually are? Is this like a military fort or something like that? We're not just going to bust down the local military, are we?
The kids, and Mr. Everton, I believe they said that it was a watchtower, an old watchtower.
Okay.
Decommissioned a watchtower, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
it's not nothing active that we as locals would know.
Yeah, it's definitely not an active poster in it.
Cool. Good to know. Thank you.
Well, shall we? I guess this is what we're here to find out, what they've got, or...
I think we should probably quickly discuss, like, are we just kicking the door in and whack, or are we...
Well, no, we don't know, like, who these people are and what they've done. Like I said when you were in the toilet destroying it, not 100% sure, like, if, like, why these people are here. Like, I know the assumption is that they're bad, but it'd be, like, I'm still curious to find out, like...
Yeah, sorry, I must have missed that between destructions. It was very odd for us all to stand around the toilet and have that discussion while I was shitting.
Oh, no, we knew you were gone. We were just talking about it while you were gone. And then Ren ate your sausage.
Yeah, I was looking forward to that.
You ate your sausage?
While I was on the toilet, Ren, Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
There's a thing for that, but that's another story.
What do you read of a night time?
yeah, that's so odd.
I'm glad I never read all those books. Anyways, all right. Well, I guess we'll go in and why don't we sneak up to that smaller building to our left and have a look through the window if we can. Maybe get an idea of what's in there and what's going on.
Okay.
I wouldn't consider myself even above average at sneaking. Is anyone somewhat
I'm
stealthy?
okay.
Quiet on their feet?
I'm okay. I just know what I'm looking for.
I think I'm pretty sneaky.
I have to be quiet in the archives. I have to be sneaky.
Well, who thinks they're the sneakiest?
Some would say
I
I
don't
have a
think- I don't
plus
think it-
4.
Some would say I am similar, but I don't think it really matters.
Why don't we all just go? Let's just all stick together.
Let's just all go. I don't
I mean, that's a
wanna-
good idea. Some might say I've heard the story of that legendary Jun who was left behind in a massive battle and everyone died. So maybe we shouldn't be doing that.
Oops, sorry. I pre-rolled the stealth check without being asked. Sorry.
Well, I'm assuming that we're all gonna
Yeah, I don't care. Like, hurry up and roll your stealth check. You fuckers.
Stop talking about stealth, you can just do it.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh god, we suck so bad.
So we got 20, a 7, an 8, and a 13. That's like a, what?
It's like 48 by 12 average.
12 average. It's not bad. It's not great.
I think Ray might have just saved us if we survive this.
How far are you guys moving up?
I assume we'd be going like round the outside towards like here. eventually.
Well, if we're doing this per round, we only move 15 feet. But if we're not in like a round scenario, then
Yeah, let's do it that way. 15 feet, I guess. All
So we're gonna have to do like 8 stealth checks to get there.
right. Okay, let's do 30 feet, but we'll consider you're moving stealthily.
Alright, so so this is up to you, but basic of the distance we'll go around there, I'd say it's about 3 stealth checks to get there.
Let's say you get halfway between where you started and the where you want to go.
Alright, and we
About there.
Yeah, about there.
Why am I at the front?
well, I've got the weakest, like the physically weakest person standing at the front.
I'm at the front.
No, that was when that was it. Oh, we're doing it again. Alright.
I don't like it how it minimizes the chat window.
You can lock it.
Oh, you can? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
the top is a lock button.
Oh, everyone put on their stealth boots this time.
Except I haven't seen. Where's yours?
Ren.
Ren's.
I think.
Oh!
We are basically invisible.
I mean,
So yeah, you're all able to pretty much get right up to the walls of the place, and you don't hear any other movements. It doesn't seem like anyone's noticing you.
So what are we looking at here? Are we like right up against the wall? Is there windows and entrance?
I'm assuming there's an elevation up to this tower.
Yes. So it's about 5 feet from sort of where now that you're close enough, you can sort of tell that Nox can tell that what he was looking at before was possibly an old cannon sticking out of the window. And that's about 5 feet up from where you, like if you guys are crouching, then 5 feet above where you are, that cannon is sort of sticking out of the window.
can we kind of like look up into the place and see like 2 people in there?
Yeah, you're taller than 5 feet, you can sort of, you can definitely see what you can see.
Cool. I see 2 people.
I see people.
No, 2 people.
Oh, that makes more sense. Which Chinese whispered that up the line?
Can we hear them talking at all?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, can I try and perceive what they're saying?
Perception check. They're not necessarily being loud. They're kind of close. You can probably make out what they're talking about. 14, that's pretty good. Yeah, and okay. So they seem to be discussing how they got to this island, to the isles. They're talking about how the ship that they came on, the crew were all filthy and scumbags, and they weren't really happy with how they sort of traveled here. It wasn't as much luxury as they used to. That's sort of what they're discussing right now.
I kind of want to like look out for like, or just try and listen for any like if they're like talking about anything dodgy or anything.
How long do you want to listen for?
I don't know. One a bit more.
One whole day.
You could do that if you want it. You'll get a lot of information probably.
Can I like listen for like another like minute or something?
Yeah, another minute. Yeah. All right. Everyone roll a stealth check for another minute.
Oh fuck.
Oh god, Sarah's gonna like fucking sneeze or something.
Oh no, it's not good.
Oh god.
What's that? 9, 11, 20.
Fucking hell, guys.
That's 30, right? 30 total? Wait.
No, it's less than that. It's 47 by 4. It's like 11 and a half.
Wait, what?
Riding that 10 wagon.
4 plus 15, so it's 4. It's 47 all up, and divided by 4 is 11.
How did you get 47 from 14, 15, 4, and 7?
Because it's 4, 15, 7, and 21.
It's nearly 12.
Whatever.
Also, Ray did a sleight of hand check.
Oh, oops. Should I roll that again?
Yeah, I'm not counting that. You already rolled up there, didn't you?
That's a perception. That was when he was
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
No, no, we were rolling for stealth, and my stealth is the same anyway.
Well, it's fine then.
Okay, you have +4 to sell.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that's actually okay. That works out good then. Sorry, I wasn't counting that 21 because I immediately saw that it was sleight of hand, so I wasn't counting it. So that's why I was like, "What the fuck, 47?" Anyway,
She's stealing from us.
yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you're able to sit there quietly. You don't really talk at all. Maybe just like some nods to each other and stuff. And they start to sort of talk about sort of what they're doing here, why they are here, and they talk about how they can't believe they missed what they came here for, and they're kind of annoyed that somebody else got to it first. But they don't really discuss what it is or why. They're just like, that fucking guy, I can't believe we got screwed over by him. Like, we came all this way on this fucking filthy pirate ship, and like, and we got foiled, and now this is going to turn into a headache for all of us, sort of thing.
So, in their attire, do they look like some sort of like distinguished sort of authority, or do they look like ragtag, like lower class, sort of like piratish scum?
They don't look like pirates. They are wearing very similar clothing. It's kind of all black.
Okay.
It's better quality than what you guys are wearing.
Okay.
Maybe not Nox, but it's better than the average.
Aiden, do you know these people?
You're going to just hear a voice in your mind going, wouldn't have a clue who they are. It's just going to, you hear it in the back of your head. Also, don't scream.
Don't scream. I'd say it back to him the exact same way. Why would I scream?
Oh, that's interesting. No, I don't know. So this is just through the mind link.
I know.
No, I'm saying that to Sam.
Oh.
I don't know who these people are. I've never seen them before. But it might be wise to chat this way if you can do it too. Because, well, it doesn't make any noise.
Guys, don't be alarmed, but I'm going to try something.
I'm gonna go up there and stab him in the neck.
No, that don't. I'm gonna. It doesn't make a noise for me to summon my familiar, right?
Read
If it
the
has
spell.
if it has semantic components.
No,
then
because you remember how you said I've already got it.
Verbal.
Yeah, but read what it says when you use your bonus action to summon it from the dimension that it's in or whatever.
It doesn't say it makes noise.
No, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say it doesn't, though.
All right.
I'll just like whisper in Sylvian and call out my fairy friend.
What do you call out? Because I actually know Sylvan.
Ray, a fine familiar can't be a fairy.
According to the DM, it is.
No.
What did we?
It's
It has to be an animal. It just is a celestial fae or feed. It can't actually be a fairy.
no, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's reflavored,
Okay.
so it doesn't actually take the fairy stat block. So don't worry, Jesus.
Yeah. What is it reflavored as? Like an owl or something?
An owl, yeah,
Okay.
an owl,
Does that have a name?
yeah. At least.
Police, eh?
Alizé.
Alizé? Oh, that brings back memories. Is your owl blue?
It's not an owl, it's a fairy. It's
Oh.
a sprite, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so a sprite appears just on my shoulder while I'm ducking so that they don't see. And then I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna try something. And then I'm going to ask my fairy friend to fly up and see what she can see in the next building.
The next building? The
Yeah.
other one?
Yeah,
All right.
stealthily.
You have control.
Okay, so I'll just describe what she sort of looks like. She's got white hair. She's got like sort of like the stable sort of elfy looking ears, but sprites are actually like the more sort of serious version of pixies. They're like cousins. But yeah, that's my little friend. And I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna try something. And in Sylvian, I called out her name, which is Elise.
You called out her name?
Yeah, like I whispered it.
Ironically, I understand that.
All right.
No, not that one. Just stay with the other one. Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get her to fly. Do they need to stealth when they're in the air?
Yeah, roll a stealth check and move it wherever you want to move it. You should have vision and control.
Okay, cool.
Can Ray have sex with his familiar?
I was about to say, does it dance for him?
Oh, does she ever? Sorry, I was getting the stat block.
Add it to your extras for future reference as well.
Yeah.
Extras.
Oh yeah, I gotta delete my silver dragon.
What extras?
You click extras on D&D Beyond. You search for whatever it is owl that you use in the stat block of.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
then
okay.
you can add it permanently because that's what you do for like wild shape and other things. That way you got the stats blocks there.
I've never done that.
Yeah.
All right.
You can
so
even
it's
add
tough.
companions there. So if we hire companions, you can actually add them to D&D. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
any monster token or sheets or whatever you can add there.
I'll have to look that up. D20 plus 1. Oh god.
A 9.
She's just gonna fly up to like here. Just a little bit of like along the trees.
Yeah, that's.
It's a +1, so it's 9.
Sorry, I actually didn't describe this. So these leaves, it's actually over leaves on the ground. Where
Oh,
Bushes,
Gotcha.
not trees.
yeah, it's more like a small bush, very very close to the ground.
okay. She's gonna stay pretty low then.
Okay.
Does she see anything like along this way?
Where? No, just whatever you can see, you can see.
Okay. She's gonna try and go a bit further, but towards here, along the bank thing, or like the little cliff.
Just move it around how you want, and whatever you can see, you can see.
Do I need to do another stealth check?
That'll be all right for now. 9. Yeah, it's fine. mic sensitivity to 100%.
Yeah, I just noticed it. It's like super quiet in here, and then all of a sudden, magically, it's worse.
Do I see any windows?
No, just what you can see, you can see. So just how before you guys can see through this other building, that's the windows you can see through. If you go around the building and you see any of those, then you can see through.
Right, I'm guessing this is
What?
on this
Right.
side here.
Yeah?
Is that a window?
I don't know. What do you see, Ray? Describe it to the group.
I can't see. Okay, she's just gonna go into the window where the cannon is.
Uh-huh.
I don't see anything there.
No, doesn't look like you see much there. Some old cannons, some cannonballs. The stairs are crumbled. It doesn't look like they go up anywhere. The roof of that part that it's in, there is no roof. So it's just open air, sort of.
Everything else is closed though.
Yep.
Okay. I call her back. I can call her back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just dismiss it.
Yeah, I'm just
She'll
gonna.
She'll just yeah.
I'll just call her back into her dimension.
Yep.
I just say thank you in Sylvian.
I use my action to mind link response with Key. And go, Key, you can talk to me through like just thinking, okay? But only to me. All you have to do is think of something you want to say to me, and you can say it. As long as we're close enough.
So can
Although-
Aiden do that with then Ren, and then can you then talk to Aiden as well?
Yes. Yeah, so I can...
So all four of you can talk to each other?
As long as we're within 10 feet of that person, we can communicate telepathically, but the person who we give the response ability to can only talk straight back to us, so then we have to relay the message.
Yeah, I'd be able to talk to Ren would be able to talk to Key, and me and Sarah would be able to talk to each other, but Ren and Key couldn't talk to each other, and I couldn't talk to Key while I'm doing it. Oh, actually, I could talk to Key, he couldn't talk back to me.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a bunch of Chinese whispers, but...
Which I might do. I'm going to say the same sort of thing I said to Sarah when I talked to Ren, that I am talking to you and don't scream, and you can talk back to me, and I'll mind link up with you.
So who can I talk to?
You can talk to me.
In telepathically?
Yes.
You can talk to me telepathically, so you don't have to make any noise.
Okay. I'll just say I don't see anything. My friend didn't see anything.
I'll say that to Sarah and Key one at a time.
I ask Aiden telepathically if we think these people are hostile, or maybe we can just talk to them.
They seem I'll telepathically say back that they seem upset about missing out on something, it sounds like, but in terms of are they hostile, I haven't shown anything yet. But I don't know. I'm not great at talking to people I've never met. I'm better with animals.
I mean, I'm happy to go out and maybe ask if like they've seen a child or something around here, and then pretend like we're not here for any other reason if I'm just here by myself. You two, everyone else can say stealth, and if something happens, you can jump out and help.
I'll relay that to Ren. If you want to relay that to Kai and get their opinion.
Yep. So tell the others the plan that I'm thinking, and ask if they can think of anything else that we want to try.
I'll just nod.
We can always go and ask, and if they try to be angry, then we punch them in the...
That's my point. I might go to the top sort of pathway here and just yell out, see if anyone comes out or responds.
What was the kid's name? Do we know?
Brolo?
Brawl, I think.
Brolled. Should write that down.
Broll.
Broll. I'm gonna call him
Oh,
Broly.
is it in the missing child quest?
It is now.
Because I noticed a quest pop up, like, oh, that's cool.
Okay. Is everyone happy with this idea?
I'd say so. Stay within about 50, 60 feet of me. If something goes wrong, I've got some healing abilities I can use. I want to be close enough to be able to hit you quickly with it. That's probably about as far. Kai, what are you doing? You're supposed to be hidden with us.
No, I'm not letting him go by himself.
No. The idea was I've got a plan. I have a plan. Kai, go back.
Okay, sorry. I missed the job.
As long as you guys are ready in case something happens. And I'll just yell out like top of my lungs, "Hello, Brawl! Brawl, are you here?"
Everyone near the building on the right of the map sort of hears a commotion, and the two guys inside seem to be sort of stirring and sort of moving. One of them opens the door that Sarah can see, steps out and has a look at you and says, "Hey, what are you doing here?"
Hi, I'm sorry. I was babysitting some children from town, and one of them seemed to have got lost. I'm just wondering if you've seen a small child. He's about like yay tall. His name's Brawl.
He looks back in the door, looks like he's looking at someone else, and he says, he sort of whispers a couple words, and then he looks back at you and says, "No, we haven't seen anyone. No."
Okay, because sometimes I think they hide like in these towers and stuff. So maybe like he's hiding from you, thinking that he might get in trouble. Is it all right if like I just come through and see like if he's anywhere?
No, it's not a good idea, mate. We've been here all day. We haven't seen anyone.
Are you positive? Insight check. Come on! Ah, that's pretty shit. 11.
We are level 1.
Ooh, I'm rolling from Ren's sheet, by the way, for some reason. Anyway, he rolled a 12.
Nice.
Let me swap back to my sheet.
How did that happen?
Because I got the sheet open and I was just looking at your thing before, the spell, and then I just, yeah. Anyway.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like,
You can fake rolls.
yeah, I can. Oh, sorry. You rolled it? Yeah, he you're not sure. You don't really trust him, but okay, like you sort of take him what he says, and you're like, yeah, I guess.
Who are you? Sorry, I haven't seen you in town before. Like, are you a local to this area, or like what brings you sort of out here?
We're just mercenaries doing some work, you know.
Oh, out here.
Yeah, yeah.
Is
we're
that Is there something we should know about? Is there something dangerous going on?
There's a lot of dangerous things out here in the woods, you know.
I know that, but we don't normally see mercenaries. So there's more. You have friends in there. Have any of them seen the child?
No, you know what? I don't think anyone here has seen anyone. No.
Okay.
Anyway, we got some work to do here, you know. We're just sort of fixing up the place, you know.
Fair enough. I will be on my way then.
All right. And he just stands there watching you.
I'll like walk, sort of look like I'm just going back along the path. Brawl! Brawl! Brawl!
It's awesome.
Brawl!
As soon as you get out of sight, he sort of goes back inside.
And I'll like do a stupid fade off voice pretending I'm yelling in the distance. And like try and like sort of duck behind cover.
Please make that a performance check.
Can I listen out to see if they say anything after?
Yeah, roll perception.
I also wanted to do a perception because if maybe some kid heard something in that room, may have made a noise, like they were like gagging someone.
Hmm. All right, roll perception.
Yeah, I did.
Key as well. Yeah.
Ah.
Ren, yes, they seem to be sort of talking low, but you can make out that they're like, oh, that fucking kid. We're gonna have a problem. We're gonna need to move, sort of thing. Key, you think you might have heard something from one of the other buildings, like while that whole thing was going on, especially when Sarah yelled the name initially. There could have been something, movement, or I don't know.
But it wasn't in the closest building, but on the other side.
Somewhere on one of these other two buildings on the left, you heard some movements.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
I'm going to telepathically talk to each of these two one at a time and say, look, I've got a terrible idea, but hear me out. I'm going to speak to his mind, just like I'm doing to you, and convince him I'm his conscience and he should run after that girl and say, I know where the kid is.
That sounds like a terrible plan. Alright.
I am happy for you to try.
Look, one of them's in range. I can only do this from about 10 feet, and I think I can do this. I think I can convince him. Will you let me try? Each of them.
You need to be within 10 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 feet.
Yeah, it's 10-foot range, yeah.
It grows each level. Like by level 20, it's 200.
I hope you're not getting us killed.
And while this is going, I'm like ducked back around. I'm just kind of looking to see if they've like, if there's a chance that I can sort of move back to the party. But I'm hanging back at the moment because I'm not 100% sure if the guy's left or whatever. So I'm kind of just holding behind this mound sort of thing.
If you want to do a stealth check to get back to where everyone else is, you can do that.
All right. I'd still say at the moment until like I get sort of a hint that from them that I won't move back because I
Okay.
have a feeling that someone might have been watching or like I've drawn attention to myself. So I'm just gonna hang back for a bit and see what they do and wait for a sign for them for me to move up.
Alright, so the one that's closest to me.
All right, so I'm going to need a performance and a stealth check from you, Aaron.
Alright, let's do this. Start with the stealth. That's not good.
Oh my god!
Fuck! We're gonna die!
Do I still do the performance?
If you want to try and go through with it.
This is not going to end well for us, guys.
Just do it. Do it. You've committed. You've committed.
So I'm just going to peek my head up as little as I can to get eyesight on him, and he's just going to speak to his mind. I'm going to go, that poor girl, she was just looking for this lost kid. I should really go and talk to her. This isn't right. I'm not like this.
Okay, this is what happens.
This is not my normal voice. My internal monologue is not like this.
You sort of need to pull yourself up a little bit just to get it within that 10 feet because it is a 5-foot drop. Wait, where is your token?
I'm like on top of the cannon. Oh, Ren's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god, why were you standing on me?
Yeah, so you pull yourself up and you sort of you put your head in and you look in to sort of look at the guy you're supposed to talk to. He happens to be just looking right at you as you do it. He's just looking out the window. He sees you. You slip on a rock and you telepathically yell at him as you fall down. So in his mind, he's like, "What the f?" As he sort of just sees you fall over.
Fuck!
As that happens, the other guy in the room sort of is like, "What?" He looks at the guy who sort of like is startled and sort of falls back out of his chair.
Where did Aaron go?
He's shitting.
Oh fuck! At
Fucking
this
hell.
time. Do you want to take 5 minutes? I want to
Sure.
get a drink.
Sure.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's a good place to pause.
Thanks, Aaron shitting. Aaron's rolls. Oh dear. Du.
Sorry, back.
It's alright, we took 5.
Oh, thank fuck.
Considering you probably just started combat.
Probably. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, well, that's the fun of this game.
Hey, at least you got those shitty rolls out of the way.
Yeah, I hope so.
Fuck, that was funny.
Seriously, this feature, this mind link thing is
It's gonna be so OP.
it's bloody dangerous.
It's so good.
I love the fact that it gets longer and like it's at level 10 it's 100 feet. You can talk to someone on the side of the battlefield if you can
Fuck
see it.
yeah. Even just like the persuasion of people, like it's gonna be.
Oh, it's good for you who has a high charisma.
I know. Oh.
I might go attempt to do another just to see if I can get any more out while I've got 5 minutes.
Drop as much as you can.
Drop the deuce.
Just eat cheese, man. That coagulates that shit.
Lactose intolerant, man.
Now. Da. Hey Bella. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh, it's a big session. A quick roll.
Is it?
It's almost 6 hours.
Oh, what? 6 hours?
It's 5 hours 54 minutes. That's including intro, ads, and all that kind of stuff.
Jeez, that's hectic.
Yeah, a 6 hour stream sesh.
Nuts, man. Nuts.
You stream for 6 hours.
No,
No,
it's
Critical
crit
Role is the entire stream 6 hours, including like, the 20-minute lead up time and whatever.
You know what that means? It means they're fighting,
It's a big battle.
right?
It's gotta
I'm
be.
not saying anything.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's gotta be. There's nothing else.
Because like the last few episodes were only 3 hours, something, I think.
Yeah, most go for like 3.5 to 4 hours is like an entire stream.
Yeah. If you cut out about 30 minutes at the start, because they usually have it running.
Yeah, they have
before
like the
they
intro.
start and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, the intro and everything.
It's still it's a lot more than what they usually do.
Yeah, so that means a fight. Oh, it's gonna be intense. I'm gonna watch that after this, actually.
Yeah,
Molly.
3 hours and 41 minutes in.
Do you guys want to watch it together, like on Discord,
I can't.
like after this?
Got the
Yeah?
wifey.
Oh yeah, fucking wifey.
Well, I'm already 3 hours and 41 minutes in.
Oh, you're already in. Okay.
Yeah, I'm already 3. Yeah, I'm over halfway.
Girls ruin everything.
That's why I'm playing one. I think Aaron ruined this one. I was almost onto something here.
I'm surprised it took me this long to ruin something, to be honest.
Oh, he's back.
That was so great. I can't believe you rolled.
Rah.
Literally.
A fucking a 2 and a 1. No, a 3 and a 2.
A 1 and a 4.
That was so good. Maybe we should transfer real life into the game as well and say you shit your pants when that happened.
Hey, didn't shit the pants. Made it in time. That said, the hole is on fire right now. I've wiped it so many times today.
What?
Baby wipes, man. Baby wipes have moisturizer in them. It's good for that shit.
You need a, what do they call it? The
Bidet.
bidet, that's it.
Oh, mate, I love a bidet. I think they're awesome.
That reminds me of, what is it? Grog. Mispronouncing one of the words.
Bidet.
Bidet.
Bidet, critters.
Bidet.
It just became the normal.
Yeah, he literally said it rather good day. He said bidet.
I feel like Campaign 1 had a lot more
Puns.
funny stuff in it.
Yeah, they're all serious
Grog
now,
and-
hey.
Yeah, Grog and Scanlan were a lot more funny back then.
Well, because originally they thought the whole campaign was going to be a fucking joke. They never thought it was going to go that long.
Started as a one shot.
Alright. What has happened, sir? What?
Is Ray back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Are we
We'll
dead?
roll initiative.
Aaron's gonna get us killed.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Fuck, hang on.
Did you say fuck, nigga?
I said, fuck, hang on. Gee.
No go.
Nigger.
Thank God we're not streaming. Are you streaming?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding.
He's recording though.
I'm
Gonna
recording.
get cancelled. Okay, so the guy looks at Aiden, sort of falls back in his chair. He's now prone. Falls off his chair. He's now prone. The other guy sort of looks at him and says, "What? What was that?" And then that guy says to him, "There's someone out there. Do you guys want to do anything?"
I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just hanging back.
I'm gonna try and hide within, like, try and hide down here. What's here? Is this? Are they all just flat? They're not trees.
No. So, sorry. The ones that I was specifically talking about. These ones. You see these ones?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
Trying to, but anyway. They're sort of along the ground, right?
Okay.
Everything else is sort of a tree or a bush or whatnot.
Okay. I'm gonna try and hide back here a little bit so that they don't see me.
All right.
How much is this cannon hanging out, and how big is it?
It's a cannon. I'd probably say, how big's a cannon? Maybe 4 feet. I don't know.
So it's not big enough for me to try and jump and hide inside the cannon.
No. that's not like, that's like circus cannons. They're not real cannons.
And that wouldn't be very stealthy because you'd climb into the window.
Yeah.
Into the cannon in the window.
Where he's looking, where he just saw.
I'm gonna before they get the window. I'm gonna quickly touch myself and cast guidance on myself, but I'm gonna stay sitting on the floor.
Yeah. So you got about a turn. What's everyone doing?
I'm just watching Aiden fall and sitting back going, what the fuck just happened? And watching everyone come back. So I'm just like hanging back where I am.
I'm just gonna stealth. I'm stealthing while, like, yeah.
All right. Roll stealth. Key.
I'm going to move. Now, this is a rock, but I want to potentially climb. As I'm assuming it's like a bit of a vertical up. You said 10 feet, yeah?
5 feet up.
5 feet up. Can I get up to the close to this window? I'm not going to reveal myself, but just get up to the ledge.
Yeah. If you don't want to reveal yourself, you just sort of crouch down.
Yeah. So I want to climb up the wall, like be on this side of the wall. I can't really quite be. What you can do? You can do a control.
So the cannon is sort of
I'm not going up to the counter, so I'm not going into the window. I'm going to like the windowsill. So I'm climbing up and kind of holding ninja my wall on the wall.
Yeah, it's 5 feet. So if you wanted to move, if you do at one point want to go in through that, it'll just be double movement for that one square. Does that make sense?
Okay, well, I guess for my turn, I wanted to mitigate the double movement by kind of doing half the movement up the wall.
The only thing is, like, because it's only 5 feet, right? As soon as, like, you can't really hang on to it and hide yourself and mitigate any movement, because then you've got to
I'm
lift yourself up.
I'm kind of wanting to not be in sight of this wall here and be around basically here, but climbing up the wall slightly. So they wouldn't be able to see me when they look out at him.
Yeah.
Look out at Aiden. But
But-
I'm running myself to get in through them.
Like I said, it doesn't mitigate the movement because you gotta lift yourself up and go in if you wanted to, but to stay out of visual range, because it's at that 5 foot level, you still sort of have to be sort of crouching down a little bit. Because how tall are you? Like 6 foot, maybe? I don't know.
Actually, do I have that?
So there's just no way
Okay.
to hide
Yeah,
and
cool.
mitigate the movement that would take to sort of get in there if you wanted to move. So it'll just be an extra 5 foot if you ever want to move through there.
Cool.
It's like a tight
I
space. You've
am-
got to kind of squeeze through.
Yes, I
yeah.
am technically 6 foot. I have put up.
It'd be kind of like lifting yourself out of a pool. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you do the push up and you come out of a pool and then you're up on where the cannon is.
Yep.
Does that make that's probably a better way to describe it.
Okay.
Okay. The other guy in the room that didn't fall over, he sort of comes out the door and he's going to come running around outside.
Going north or south? I guess I wouldn't know, so. Like I said, I'm just trying to lay on the ground and look flabbergasted.
Yeah, so he moves to there. The other guy gets up from a prone position, so he has about 15-foot movement, and he's going to move towards where he saw you. And he's going to look out that window and, I guess, look down at you. All right, so next sort of turn, what's everyone doing?
I'll look up at him and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm looking for a child. I think he might have been my wife earlier. We split up a long time ago, and I thought maybe they might have come here. I heard movement inside. I thought it might have been him. Have you seen him?
What the hell are you doing around? You can't be sneaking around people like that, mate. What are you doing?
I told you I'm looking for a child, missing child. You know, that's a big deal. We don't want child to go missing.
Yeah? I don't really care about your child, mate. You're coming into our place, right? And you're sneaking up the window. You're going to be, like, listening to what we're talking about, private conversations. Mate, what are you doing? Get out of here, right? If you don't get out of here immediately, I'm gonna come out there and beat the shit out of you.
Look, mate, I heard everything, and I don't care about your erectile dysfunction. I just need to know where this kid is.
I told your wife, man. There's no one here. Get out of here.
All right, chill, mate, chill. I'm literally just looking for a missing kid. You know, normal people get worried about that. I get up and start dusting myself off to walk off.
Maybe you should look for your missing wife, huh? She comes around here again. Maybe you'll be looking for her as well as your kid, you know?
And he's going to turn back and go, and maybe you should look for some manners, cunt. And start walking off.
What did you call me? Just walk away.
And he's just going to walk away with a finger over his shoulder.
What the?
And I'm just going to start working up the way towards where Sarah got. And I'm just going to, like, not even acknowledge her and just keep walking, trying to look as annoyed as possible.
The other guy is sort of out on the platform here. Maybe whoever can see him can sort of see him. And he's just sort of going to watch you as you sort of walk through the trees. And when he loses sight of you, he's going to go back inside. Key, roll a stealth check.
Oh god.
Alright.
It's a terrible hiding place.
Like
Oh!
I said,
The rolls don't lie.
Nat one. I
Sarge,
was gonna do something on my next turn, but yeah, I guess this is.
Sarge,
now is your opportunity to
Should I
do.
assume I'm probably back around here if this is all the same round? I obviously wouldn't have made it all the way there in one round.
Yeah, maybe a little bit further than Ren. Well, what's your move?
30 feet. So what, from here to...
Yeah, you be where you were. Just back up.
Does this tower have a roof?
This one does. Yeah, they all do except for that one where Ren's pixie friend went in before.
How tall is the roof?
10 feet
Okay.
from floor to
So-
ceiling.
So what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually misty step up onto the roof. I can move up to 30 feet.
You want to do that right now?
Well, that's what I was planning on doing because I heard the guy come out and start walking around. I'm like, oh shit, I got to move myself. And that was my initial reaction, is to misty step onto the roof. So if he looks over, he doesn't see me. But maybe you can play the stealth roll of natural one that he hears me cast the spell. But then
That's
doesn't see me.
exactly right. Yeah.
Or land on the roof.
Yeah, one or the other. Does it have like verbal?
It has verbal.
So yeah, verbal. Maybe he hears you sort of speak the words as you sort of do that.
Yeah.
Move yourself where you want to move. You've seen inside, so you're not spoiling anything. But let's just go. Put yourself where you want to go on the roof would be, but you're not in there. You're on top, and you can't see inside from where you are.
I
You're
guess
not
about here. So that
Okay.
way I'm close to him, but on like a lip of the wall or the roof.
Okay.
Anticipating there's some kind of if it's an old tower, it would have some kind of cover, but I don't know if that's a tower.
It's sort of like ruined. Yeah, it's not like there's
If there's
more
no,
of a flat roof. They
if
would
there's
have
no
pavement.
edge, then I guess I'm going to more towards the middle and getting low.
Yeah, there might be like a 20 centimeters of edge on the roof.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then I'll go towards the middle and get low.
So the guy who's outside, he comes over and he hears where you did that, and he looks down there, and he's sort of like, he can sort of still see Aiden as he's sort of walking away. And as he sort of looks towards Aiden, Ren needs a stealth check.
Weesh.
All right, nice. So he doesn't see Ren just hiding in the bushes near Aiden over there. Yeah, and that's it. He stands there, waits for Aiden to get out of sight. So I guess Aiden, you can move another 30 feet, I guess.
Done.
And then he goes back inside.
Now, considering I'm on the roof, you don't have to do this right now. They can talk or whatever, but I'm going to be just actively listening to their conversation of all the shit that's been going on.
Okay.
I'll eventually get over to where Sarah is and be like, what a dickhead.
What the fuck? Like, keys on the roof. I don't know how he got up there. He just teleported up there.
Look, some things were tried. It's nobody's fault, but some plans went a bit awry.
Okay, but right now, keys on the roof.
Yeah. I don't know. Have you seen those pecs? I'm sure he can just fucking just muscle his way up there.
Did they what what happened? Why did you fall? Someone obviously saw you or something.
Look, when I tell you what happened, you're gonna think it's crazy, but at the time it made absolutely perfect sense, alright? And I explained my
You're an idiot.
I don't know, it worked about as well as your plan did.
I mean, at least they didn't want to like fight me.
They didn't want to fight me, they just think I'm an asshole.
Yes, well.
Didn't say they were wrong.
Where's Ren?
Somewhere. Boy's good at hiding.
Okay, so what do we do?
I'm going to leave this one to Kai right now, because if they see me, we probably will end up in a fight.
His name's Key.
Yes. Agreed.
They're sort of talking about what just happened, and they're like, "Fuck, let's go see what the boss wants us to do." And they're going to start sort of pick up their shit off the table, and they're going to start leaving the building and walking over to maybe one of the other ones.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna. Ooh.
Our original job, Aiden, was to like take stuff off these guys, right? They don't seem like the best. Like, there's also a missing kid. Like, I'm sure we can justify maybe pushing the point a little bit more persuasive rather than just asking nicely at this stage, right?
I mean, do we know that they've got the kid? Or are we just assuming that still?
Well, even besides the fact this was the first job that we were looking for. The kid's just what I used as my excuse to come in.
So you're thinking we use some heavy persuasion?
I think persuasion's out of the question. I tried talking to them.
That's not what I meant, but okay.
Oh. I'm just, I don't know. This is the original job, right? Like, we were told to come here. There will be people that aren't, like, the best. They don't seem like the nicest.
Yeah, they seem a bit mean.
So, like, what, like, how we're supposed to get some stuff here, right? So, like...
So you're saying let's go rob them now?
Sure.
Okay.
It's hard to ask the other two because they're not here. Ren's Ren's nowhere to be seen, and Key's on the roof. And
I like to think if Key wasn't on the roof, it just wouldn't be as nice.
I don't know. I just feel bad because like I feel like we need to regroup. We're all really...
All right, let's.
As they say this, I kind of know that the other two have left that building.
Yeah, you can see them moving over, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I go over to like this side of the house, and can I like peer over the roof to see if there's anyone else in the room, even though I already know there's not.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I deem it's kind of safe, I want to kind of basically lower myself into the window, look to see the Ren and Aiden, and signal that, hey, come in, and I go into this actual house.
If you want to look in without going down, it'll be an acrobatics check. If you just want to go down and in, it'll be an easier acrobatics check.
Yeah, I wanted to look first because I'm just not sure if there is someone. I'll do it first.
And while this is going on, all I'm doing is watching Key on the roof.
With that, it'd be real. You're sort of leaning over the edge, and because there's that little bit of lip on the edge of the building, and then because you sort of like it'd be like going into the swimming pool, putting your head under the water and looking back towards where your feet are. Does that make sense? So that's like a really tough sort of thing to do. You sort of
for these abs.
Well, you're attempting it, and you're not 100% confident with it. You can give it another go if you really want to try and do it, but it could turn badly if you if you fuck it up. That thought just goes through your mind, basically.
Roll that bad again, and you're falling on your ass.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I'll just go into the window because I'm pretty sure I knew there was on.
Okay, then roll again. Just to get in the window, it'll be easier. You're able to get in and not hurt yourself. You luckily don't see anyone else in there.
Aiden, shit. Key's just gone into the fucking building. Like he just.
I acknowledged you guys.
I think we need to move now.
Do you signal us in, Kate?
Yeah, I was kind of waving you guys in.
All right, I'm going in.
I just start running, so I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
I'll join.
I wanted to kind of like look around there, what they got in this room.
Yeah, what do we see? Anything of import?
You can see everything that you can see.
I'm checking the
Uh,
crate or the drawers, whatever's in front of.
Is there any letters, notes, maps?
No, there's nothing on the table. What they had on the table, they picked up. It might have been like a drink, and I don't know whatever else they had on them. So yeah, there's nothing on the table. You don't see any notes around or anything. Key is opening the chest. You open the chest. There's nothing in there. It's just an old chest. But besides that, you can see whatever you can see. There's boots, old leather boots that are like decrepit on the ground. I guess that there is like sort of a really old rusty sword just below Key on the ground. There's cannonballs, cannons. These old decrepit beds.
Do
Yeah,
these cannons look operatable?
maybe. Let's what would that be? What what do they use for, like, maybe tinkering or something? I don't know.
um,
It'd be intelligence, I believe,
yeah,
like some forward of
intelligence.
int check.
Yeah, intelligence, and if you have proficiency with tinkering, or what else might it be? What sort of tools? Maybe blacksmithing would tell you if it's operational. I'm not sure. So if you have proficiency in something like that, you can add your proficiency, but otherwise just do an intelligence check with your intelligence modifier, I guess.
all right.
That's a good roll. It might be possible. Like, you're not really a cannon expert, but is there powder around?
Well, is that cannonballs on like along the walls and stuff?
Yeah, there are cannonballs. The inside of the cannon looks like, I guess it could work. It's just like it's steel sort of tube. But there doesn't seem to be any powder in the room. That's what you sort of need for it to sort of work.
Oh, okay. I'll just sort of take a mental note of that.
Cool.
Yep, I guess I'll just wait.
What's everyone else doing?
If there was time, then I'd continue dashing sort of in to catch up, and then like climb in the window and be like, what is going on? What are we doing?
Well, do I want to wait for everyone to get?
Like right behind Sarah the whole time.
Okay, go. I was waiting for your token to catch up, I guess.
I thought he might have been shitting.
Oh,
What do you
sorry.
guys think? Do you guys
Take a
I moved first again. No, I've just been following Sarah the whole time.
do you guys trust these guys?
No?
No.
No.
When you were yelling out Rollo, I definitely heard
Brawler.
something
Brawl.
muffled. Roller?
Brawl.
Broly? Yeah,
Brawl.
I said
Brawl.
Broly.
Brawl. No, just
Yeah,
brawl.
Broly, damn it!
No,
Uh,
E. Brawl. Roll with a B.
I heard something from one of the things, like maybe someone was trying to reciprocate your call. I think he's here.
You did also hear them say, "Hey, let's go talk to the boss," and then
That
they
was someone else. I don't think that was me.
No, you were on the roof. The guys inside, they said, "Hey, let's go talk to the boss," and that's when they walked over to that other building as well. So you heard something from over in that direction. So it could just be their boss that made sound when that yell was made, or it could be
Because
something
I
else.
thought when he was talking with Serenox, I heard a muffled noise somewhere else other than that conversation. That's how I interpret it.
Yes, you did. But
So-
based on that, and the fact that they said, "Let's go talk to the boss," and then went over in that direction,
Oh, I understand.
you understand? Yeah.
Yep, got it. Yep.
So you heard something, but you're not sure what it is. Maybe it's the boss, or maybe, yeah.
Okay.
What do you
I-
think, guys?
I think we just check these other rooms.
Other rooms? There's like one room here, isn't there?
No, the other two buildings, I guess.
Oh. I'd like to just kind of like peek through the door and see if I can see anything.
Whatever you can see when you sort of go on the other side of the. Let me actually delete that door. I guess.
I'll go through the window and out.
Yeah, just do.
Oh man, I just suck balls.
Yeah, whatever you can see, you can see.
Mhm. I can't see anyone coming. Do we want to like?
She's they've gone to talk to their boss, which was in the building on the left, I think. So there's at least 4 of them. I think if they're gonna house someone, it'll be in the other house on the other side. I think we should go check that.
I'm with Key here.
Okay, lead on.
Well, do we want to go out and around,
Yeah, I think so.
or we're just gonna charge them?
Well, let's just. They know we're here, right?
Well, no, they don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we should go around and try and at least do it stealthily still.
Yeah, came in here to just kind of check. Okay, let's go. Let's go out the
Down?
back window.
Shall we go south?
We went out the window. It's probably smarter.
Just went out the door.
I'm just following Sarah.
Are we? We're not doing it stealthily.
Well, yeah, I'd like to stealthily.
Yeah.
You can get to about where the 3 of you are. From there on, if you want to keep quiet, you make a stealth check.
All right. Let's go around the back. Stealth check.
Is this sort of like a 7 to 10 foot sort of like incline to climb up this sort of ledge?
So it's about 10 foot long, but the height is only about 5 foot.
Alright. Difficult
So it's
terrain.
So yeah, difficult terrain for 2 spaces.
Cool. Cool.
13.75 is our collective stealth check.
Say again, sorry?
13.75 is collectively
That's
rounded.
pretty good. That should be enough to get up. Make a. No, it doesn't matter. That's fine. It's just double movement. Yeah, if you want to just go up this hill, and you're able to do it stealthily.
20, 34, 30.
Do we hear anything from this?
From this room, make a perception check.
I whispered to everyone, say, everybody, listen.
Silence.
I hope somebody else was listening.
You don't hear anything.
Are there any windows or anything? Let's see if we can see inside.
Did I hear anything with the perception check?
No, it's too late. You should have immediately called it when he said he was doing a perception check.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was basically saying, hey, is everybody have a listen while I listen?
Yeah, I did say I'll assist, but whatever.
I didn't hear you say
Oh,
it.
No, you didn't
I was
say it right.
Yeah, I was expecting other people to potentially just click on the roll button, but anyway.
Maybe I'll just I'll take my push to talk off.
Just say, yeah, I'm going to roll or something like it. Yeah. Yeah, I think we spoke about that.
Yeah, like just jumping straight
just
in.
jump in straight away and say, yeah, I want to join in, and then we'll figure out how you want to roll it. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, anyway.
Alright, all good.
Yeah, you don't hear anything, and what you can see is what you can see.
Let's move around.
Keep going.
As I think to knock.
I don't think you can normally hear unless I guess you wouldn't know that. So
I can think just so.
and only if we've continued that link, it doesn't just last forever, and we've been really far apart. So
Okay, sorry, I thought it was kind of.
Okay, as you guys get to where about you are, is Aiden following, or?
I don't know. What are you doing, Aiden?
Where's Aiden?
sorry, I'm like lagging. My screen's everyone's still standing next to me on my screen. I was
We went around to the left.
oh, okay, yeah, cool. Sorry, yeah, my screen's like lagging. Everyone's still standing there. Oh,
All good.
there we go.
Turn off the stream. I don't even have music playing. So maybe that'll help you, or something.
Oh, I think Manda's downloading something. I think that's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Porn.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's always
Close.
As you guys are there, you'll need another stealth check. And if you want to, a perception check or something, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely now that we're close to the door.
God.
Stealth and perception. Oh,
You keep rolling sleight of hand. Stealth is STEALTH.
I know. I just realized.
What's that? 11:26.
In perception.
So it's 10.1, 10.2.5 is the stealth check, and then perception is a bit higher.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, perception's a lot better.
20, 20, 19.
Sarah?
Listen.
Did Sarah? Oh, Sarah not this. Sarah not joining in.
Sarah's more just trying to make sure she doesn't fuck up, so she's not doing it.
Well, they're collectively like 19.6 for the perception and 10.1 for the stealth.
Stealth. It's like everyone's sort of starting to make a little bit noise as you're sort of walking around this building. You're gonna have to sort of make sure you keep it down, or they might hear you. But with the perception check, you guys immediately sort of hear some noise at this back room where Ren's partner went in before. Over here, you hear some a fair bit of noise happening in there now.
Okay.
Can you guys see the drawing, even though it's blocked by line of sight?
Nah.
I can see
if
the
you
bottom
that
part of
yellow
it, yeah.
strip- Yeah, I can see the bottom part of it.
I can see
Okay.
part of it.
I can
So,
see this
yeah.
part.
I'll draw like a direction from where it's going.
Yeah, cool. Do we want to check?
Yeah.
Let's say we sneak up and see what's going on around there. Telepathically.
Well, if this place is quiet, like, let's just rule it out.
So check the quiet place first, you thinking?
Yeah.
Let's just assume that all this conversation is getting like ricocheted around all of our heads.
So with our perception, did we hear if there's anyone in like this room here?
No, you didn't immediately hear anything there because your attention was really taken by a lot of movement over here in this other part.
Okay.
If it's a child.
Can I investigate to see if the door is locked and it can be easily opened without noise, I guess?
Yeah, investigation.
I have no idea. Seems good to me.
The best idea you get is like turning the thing and seeing what happens.
I guess I do that. Is the door locked?
Yes.
It is, okay.
Can I summon my friend again?
Yeah.
I'll whisper her name. Alize.
I'll whisper back, Sambuca.
I'll get her to have a look. I'll say in Sylvian, please have a look, but don't put yourself in danger and go back immediately if you're seen.
Alright.
Do I need to make some type of stealth check or anything?
Yeah, move it where you want to move it, and then roll. Stealth.
just
If
get
you
her
need it.
I'll just get her to peek just inside and see what she sees.
Okay, a stealth check for that. Yeah, and maybe a perception. No. Yeah, perception.
Yeah, I would like to see if I can hear anything from her. Can I think we can? Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Sorry, my bad.
Wait,
Dude.
what the hell?
Alright, so she's not seen, but what does she see? She can very clearly see two individuals in the room. You move the token around a little bit, and you can see whatever you can see, like before. If you go into the room, that will reduce your stealth. Like it won't be part of the stealth, basically.
Okay.
It'll sort of alert them. But whatever you can see through the windows, you can see.
And I can still talk to the guys while I'm seeing through her eyes, right?
Yes, you can talk, I believe.
You can talk, but you can't hear or see. I believe is what the.
I wonder if you could telepathically link to the person because they're not technically hearing something. Would that still bypass that? I wonder if that would work.
Possibly.
So I
Because
can
you just
hear-
physically can't hear stuff because your hearing is now in the other creature. Someone telepathically talks.
Can I hear her what they're saying through her ears as well, right?
if I'm close
Yeah, your familiar can hear. Yeah, and it seems like they're discussing. Look, I guess we're gonna pack all this shit up and get out of here, sort of thing. That's sort of what they're talking about, and they're sort of hurrying around, putting things together in bags or like a backpack. So,
Okay. I call her back to her dimension.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
What did you say?
They're starting to pack up. I think they're spooked. If we're gonna do something, we better do something soon.
Okay, well, our original mission was to like get the stuff that they're taking, right? So let's stop them.
All right, let's.
So they ambush him, or
I don't know. You tell me. All I know is we were supposed to take their stuff, right? So
well,
what's the best plan?
well, we could rush through the window and scream "Yeah!" Or we could wait till they come out the door and give them all one as they come out.
You guys decide. I've never done this before, so
as you guys are sort of mulling this over, the guys in that room that Ren's familiar just saw, the door there, the knob seems to be turning.
What, the one over here? Oh, over there. Oh, sorry, we can't actually see. Oh, there is a door there. Sorry, I couldn't even see that door.
Maybe because if you can't see it, you probably couldn't see it. I don't know.
It's because of the blackout.
Yeah, I can see there's a little bit of brown there now. Do I hear that knob turning?
Everyone can kind of hear what's happening, except maybe Key.
I cast Shillelagh.
I hold a firebolt.
I see them get ready for combat, and I move up.
Okay.
In my turn.
I asked, what are we doing?
We're about to jump on these people, I think.
Okay.
Door opens and a guy steps out.
Haha, give us your stuff. Punch.
Oh god, that was so good.
Fucking
Right.
terrible adventure.
Oh, shit.
Do I now let go of the bolt that I was holding?
Oh shit.
Yes, but roll initiative as well. It's classic.
Fuck. Give us all your stuff and punch. Oh fuck.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
Fuck my shit rolls. Just continue.
That's about as bad as it gets for you, isn't it?
That is the worst possible initiative I could roll.
I mean, to be fair, that's what I did when I was trying to convince someone to do something.
That's alright, I'm too busy going, what the fuck just happened with Key jumping down and going, give us all your stuff, punch!
Do we get advantage for surprise?
I believe what happens is we had like a surprise round. So I'm obviously going to punch him in the face. So that'll be my round. You'll have whatever actions you were holding, and then we go into initiative.
Yep.
I believe.
Yeah, but because he was surprised.
No.
Advantage? Okay.
No. That's what the surprise is.
I don't think there was any surprise when Key's like, give us all your stuff!
That fucking guy was definitely surprised.
In all fairness, I think we all were. No one was prepared for that.
No,
Well, you guys said we needed to get their stuff, so
This fucking Classic. Oh shit. Okay, well, I'm rolling damage. Okay, 8 damage.
Try, that was literally a Grog moment right there. That's
That
exactly what we
was
expected Grog to do.
So good. Oh
That was
man,
fucking amazing.
crying.
We need Sarah initiative, and then tell me
I'm
what
3.
what are you hitting and what's the damage?
Okay.
I hit that guy that came out with Firebolt.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
was the hit roll?
Thing. It's on the thing.
22.
Just yell it out. 22. Okay, 8 damage. Okay.
Ooh, I probably don't hit with my fists or quarterstaff.
Where's the
Same.
hit roll? Oh, it's a 3+4. Okay. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, that misses. No one else had anything held?
Nope.
No, I cast Shillelagh, so that...
I was asking everyone what we were doing, so.
Alright, Aiden, you're up.
I'm gonna just... can I get to here? Like running down here and then back up to here, just run around. And I'm going to hit him with my stick, which is now a Shillelagh stick.
Mhm.
24 to hit.
Hits.
4 damage.
He dead. He gets fucked.
I go to like give him like a tap to make him unconscious, but you like to shove your staff all the way through his head, like, oh, okay, all right.
I'm like, I was not trying to kill him.
Ren, you're up.
I'm just gonna go to here and then I'm gonna hold another Firebolt if another guy comes out.
Well, you can see another guy from your position.
Can I?
Well, I can see one.
Oh. Can I fire through into there?
I don't know. Can you see him, right?
Yes.
Yes, then you can do it. Yeah, because he's sort of fallen to the ground as he's died. You don't have any cover in the way now because the door's open and he's on the ground. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh god, 12.
That misses.
Alright, I'm gonna step back a bit.
Key. Anything else, Ren? Or no?
No, that's it.
Key, you're up.
Oh, okay. So he didn't have a go.
He did.
He has an
Alright.
initiative of 2.
Oh,
So he will have a go.
I run in.
Okay.
And I get my quarterstaff and I go to kind of like trip him over to make him prone, I guess. So I
Yeah.
use my stuff. So I'm attack. I'm just putting flavor on.
Oh, so you
I'm
'Cause-
not actually trying to make him go prone, but I'm like
Okay,
hitting his
okay.
leg to go. I'm just putting flavor.
cool.
15 to hit
15 hits.
and 4 damage to the back of his
Alright.
kneecaps.
Nice. He's definitely. Oh, what the fuck? What is happening? Ah!
Can I do a bonus action? Because I can do a bonus action arm strike. I can
Do it.
attack. I'm learning how to monk.
Ask Aaron. I don't know.
I don't know what
So-
you did that ability, but...
Oof.
Well, it says bonus action, and I can do an unarmed strike.
Yes.
Oh,
As
Oh,
long
yeah.
as you haven't two-handed with the quarterstaff.
Huh?
does it cost key or something?
I think last time we said you could do that because you could kick and shit.
Oh, true.
No, the flurry of blows cost key. You can always bonus action strike.
Oh, mugs can always, even at level 1.
Yeah, they can do
Okay.
1 hit, and flurry does 2.
Okay.
And we sort of said that it didn't matter if you were two-handing the staff.
Yeah, that's right, because you can still kick and headbutt and stuff, yeah.
Kick and headbutt. Yeah, you still got other means to hit with.
Cool.
So 21 to hit.
Hits.
Another 4 damage.
He's looking rough.
That's my turn. Actually, I'll just swing to here. Get some.
He draws a short sword and takes a swing back at you.
Isn't it Sarah's turn? Sarah's a 3.
Oh, sorry. Did I skip? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah,
Oh!
Sarah.
16 to hit
Hits.
for a number 1 on my Eldritch Blast.
1 damage.
He's pretty happy about that. He's still alive.
I just kind of stand there, not really know what we're doing, but I'm just like preparing to shoot again. That's my turn.
All right. Yeah. What I said.
No
He's gonna try and
retcon
hit me.
required.
Yeah, he's gonna try to hit you back, and he hit.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
15 is what you need.
I'm gonna rush in.
Aiden.
I think I can get to there. Yeah. Actually, I'll stop there. And I'll swing my staff. We're playing flanking rules, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's good. 19 to hit.
I see a 7 to hit.
Yeah, I had advantage. I rolled it twice.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry.
You can
Right
click
click advantage.
Yeah, I forgot. 4 damage.
Yeah, he did.
I'm on a fucking murder spree right now, apparently. I'll just cave his head in. Should we run upstairs?
I want to stop for a
There's
second
no stairs.
and listen to see if I hear anyone.
In this stairs?
Broken down.
All right, so yep. This guy opens the door. He gets to here, and he's like, "What the fuck is happening?" He is out of range, and he can pull a dagger, and he's going to try and throw it at Aiden. And he misses.
Just drops at my feet. I'm like, really?
This other guy will come in and move to here. He'll pull a short sword, try and attack Aiden. +3. 14 to hit?
No, 15's my AC.
Alright.
Fuck the leather armor.
And then Ren's turn.
I'm going to firebolt. Oh, is Aiden in the way?
Yeah, that's 3/4. Cover is +5 to AC, is it?
Yeah, I think it's 2-5 and then can't hit, so that sounds right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
3/4 5.
So yeah, roll.
Oh no, if he's okay, cool.
Well, if you don't want to, it'll be harder to hit if you try to attack that guy
That's alright. I'll
from where you are.
firebolt.
Okay.
Oh god.
That wasn't going to hit anyway.
Yeah, you're not going to hit with that one.
Alright, I'm gonna step back.
Okay.
And
Cool. Key.
I go shoom with monk speed. And I attack.
Okay.
With a bat.
Yep.
14?
That misses.
Okay. Bonus action.
Oh.
Going for the nuts.
Thanks, baby.
Oh, 23.
No worries, baby.
I got brought a burger.
Oh.
Yeah, it hits.
Ooh.
3 testicle damage.
Oh! Ow! Wait, how's it go? Ow!
My turn.
Another guy is going to come in and take a swing at Aiden.
Everyone wants to hit all Aiden.
You're right there. Man, they're rolling terribly, though.
He's just dodging and weaving. Those years in the forest served him well.
Sarah.
What's going on? And I'm just
Fighting.
alright. I'm just gonna dash around to the front side of the building, and that's my turn.
All right. Aiden.
I'm gonna swing at the one that's pinned between me and Kai.
Yep.
Was it my spell stab? My bad. Oh fuck! This was the advantage, and I forgot to do it again. My bad. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Ooh, 9 damage.
Oof.
Big hit.
That is a big hit. He had 9 health.
Killed again.
You're literally like slaughtering everyone. You
Yeah,
killed
and
every
they're
single
not
person.
hitting at all. Like, what the fuck?
That's one. I don't think any of us have been hit, have we?
No, I fucking missed like everything, I think. This other guy's gonna move into the room. I guess he can. Yeah, he can move there to flank. So he's gonna get advantage to hit Aiden.
Will he get? Then get an opportunity attack there as he moves past?
Yes. Yes, he would.
I will do my quarters. It probably
Oh
doesn't hit.
fuck! It'd be funny if you kill him in this hit.
Only 11. Probably doesn't hit.
No, 11 doesn't hit, and I rolled.
I think that's his AC 15.
Yeah, but you have advantage anyway, so try for a. Oh, you did. Sorry.
Yes, that was yeah. But yeah, it was a 15 to hit. So that was the two rolls. It's yeah, my sheet isn't set up to roll.
Oh no, that's fine. Okay, so it's a +3. That's fine. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I hit.
Yeah.
Is that two
Oh!
D20s, a 12, and oh yeah, I see what
Yeah, 2 d20s, 1 12, 1 3. That was my
Oh, that
damage.
hurt a bit. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, 6 damage.
So he's gonna like.
Ren. You're up.
I'm just gonna look in, and I'm gonna see that they're in a little bit of a pinch. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna say, "Keep one alive, at least."
All right.
And I'm gonna actually use my daggers that I have. Ready for this? So I get advantage, right?
Yeah, you're flanking with Aiden.
Because I have Elven accuracy, I can roll 3 times.
What? What's that?
When you have
Elven accuracy.
Elven accuracy, when you have advantage, you get an extra. How do you have Elven accuracy?
It's a feat.
Lineage. The lineage. Yeah, it's a feat from the lineage.
How do you have a feat at level 1? You're not a variant human.
What?
How do you have a feat at level 1? You're not a variant human.
As an elf, half elf.
Half elves don't get a feat at level 1.
No. Yeah, but lineage you do. So you miss out on all the the other perks, but you get a feat.
Oh, so you lose some racials.
Yeah.
You get a feat. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that. That's nuts.
Is that one of the variant rules in Tasha's, was it? That's sick.
So I only have you go either dark vision or skill proficiency, and then you get 1 feat, and then that's it. You don't get any other things.
Yeah, is that from Tasha's? Is that one of the new things?
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. All right, cool. So you roll 3 fucking times? That's bullshit, man. What the... Well, you got a 20.
Yeah. So.
Is that natural? No.
No.
Wait, no. So did you roll 3 times?
Yeah.
You rolled once and then one and then again an advantage.
Oh, the first one is advantage. The second one is not advantage for a total. Okay, yeah. So you hit and 6 damage. Okay.
Because I have 2, can I hit with the other one?
What?
Do you have an extra attack?
No, don't I get a bonus if I'm holding 2?
2 daggers.
Yeah.
You did. I'd say you did firebolt before. So
Okay.
with this turn, you could have only pulled 1, right?
Okay, cool.
Is that how? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And that's my turn then.
Cool. Key.
I step over his body. And I punch the injured guy.
Okay.
Well, I swing my staff. Not at advantage. Just.
Yeah, it's got to be direct opposites, right?
Oh, he's gotta die.
Ooh, that's a nat? Is that nat? Yeah.
Nat 20. 5 damage.
It doesn't have like a special thing when you get a nat 20 or anything, does it?
Yeah, it would be cool if it showed it.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, that's a bit shit.
It auto rolls the damage die as a crit though.
Oh yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 5
Yeah, it did.
damage with the crit die.
Nice. Yeah, he dies.
And then I turn to my right, I guess. To my left. And I bonus action kick this guy.
Okay.
For a 12. Probably misses.
Yes, it misses.
Cool.
That's
Turn done.
yep, cool. Okay, the guy you just hit, he's gonna try and hit back.
Mm-hmm.
He misses. Sarah's turn.
Just barge through the door.
Oh, the front door.
It's blocked. I can't get through. There we go. Cool, that's my turn.
Alright.
Oh, I'm holding an Eldritch Blast for the first enemy I see.
Okay, cool. Can you see him from there?
No.
Okay. Aiden.
He's gonna hold his hand out, and he's gonna have a little bit of glowing energy. He's gonna push it into his chest, and I'm gonna cast. Was it Healing Word? I've got Healing Word on myself. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
For 6 damage back. I'm back to full health.
That's pretty good.
And then, like holding my hand off my chest, I'm gonna look up at the other guy and go, "You done fucked up." And I'm gonna fucking like jab him in the jaw with my staff.
Alright.
No advantage. 18 to hit for a total of 10 damage.
Jeez!
Fuck.
Just-
you killed everyone.
Did he really?
Oh no,
No,
I killed one.
Try killed
Oh,
one.
yeah.
You're supposed to keep one alive. Well,
Oh, yeah!
Oh, I was angry. He hurt me. Actually, Kren hurt me. The only one that fucking hit me was the one I didn't kill.
I suppose combat is over.
I guess this removes the RP. But anyway.
There's just blood everywhere.
Yeah,
Okay.
this
I mean, we
this
did
room is starting to become a pool of blood on the ground.
we just literally beat everyone to death with a fucking stick and fists.
Have you done this before?
Did you
Oh
build it?
my
Huh?
god, what on earth happened in here?
I didn't kill everyone.
I point to the one on the floor that that Kai killed and said he hit me.
Jesus.
It seems
Okay, let's
killing you
look around.
doesn't make you crazy.
Look. Sorry, go Kai.
I'm going out here to check this locked door.
I'm gonna start searching some bodies.
I was waiting for.
Is there any signs of the kid?
That's I'm
What
searching.
about upstairs? Like, what's upstairs?
Oh, yeah, these stairs, I said to Ren earlier when he saw it with the thing, they crumbled.
Okay.
There's no roof on this room that you guys are in at the
Alright,
moment.
cool.
Yeah.
That's good. The sun will eventually cook the bodies away.
I'm
And the forest. Oh, go ask my friend the wolf to eat the bodies for us, so we don't have to.
gonna check this room. There's like a map, but there's also 3 chests. And I'll just point that out to Ren and Aiden, because they're still in here, and just say, is this the stuff we're looking for? Pointing at the 3 chests.
It's probably it, but I'm not there. I'm searching bodies.
Ren, do you want to help check these?
Sure.
And I'm
Which
gonna
one is
try
it?
and
These ones.
kick in this door.
Yeah, there's 2 over there.
Kicking in the door, athletics check. Everyone else searching, investigation, I guess.
So I did an 18 on the chest in the big room.
Can I check for traps?
I didn't. I just went to open it.
So it's up to you. I can do one for each body or one for all of them. I don't really mind.
One for everything.
18 for a trap check.
A trap check? You don't find any traps. Sorry, 18 investigation. You do. Sorry. I'm burping. You do open this chest. You find about 40 gold in there.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
a lot, probably for us.
That's tons for us.
Yoink. Is that
Check that.
mine or right? No, that was my 18, wasn't it?
Yeah, your Ray was looking for traps, you said?
Yeah.
yeah.
Aiden, what did you get?
12.
12. You find a little pin badge sort of thing. It looks like it's made of silver. It could be worth up to 10 gold. It looks like it looks sort of like a hydra or something. Like it's like a lizard with multiple heads on it or something like that. You don't really know what it is.
I'll just make a custom item for it.
Yeah, worth about 10G.
I'll check the other. I'll check the barrel in there or the jets.
Can I try and kick in the door again?
Oh yeah.
So what'd you get? Yeah, 6. Yeah. It's not budging. You could give it another go though.
Yeah, I'm trying to damage it and listen until I get to it eventually.
Cool.
Um,
Ren, what are you doing?
Checking one of the chests.
Okay. You're able to open. One of them is empty. The other one has. Something. 2 things in it. I'll link it in.
I just realized I cheated before. I did not realize I was using a shield. That is my bad. One of those other attacks would have hit me, but I don't think it would have changed much.
Yeah, it should be. You find a cloak and a key. The cloak looks really nice. It's like really nice fabric. It's got a really interesting color to it. It's almost like a maroon, a dark red. On the inside, it's sort of like a black lining on the inside of the cloak. The key is very interesting. It looks like it's made out of some sort of. It's kind of like silver, but not really. It's like even more shiny than normal. Like most keys would be made out of iron or maybe steel at the most, but it's a sort of silvery in color. Yeah, that's what you find. And what they actually are is in campaign 3, but you'll have to figure that out on a short rest or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I convey this to the rest of the guys. And is there a kid? Do I see any signs of the kid being here?
No, not in the room you're in now. Did Key roll another athletics check?
I did. 16.
16. That's enough to sort of you sort of broken the hinge on the door, and it looks like with a little bit more force, it'll just fall right over.
So one more.
Yeah.
Just gonna look at this weapon rack and see if anything's useful.
Okay. Yeah, Key, that does it. The door opens. That's what you see, Key. Sarah, you can. There's like an old sort of steel-tipped spear, but it's quite rusty. There's a battle axe, same sort of thing. It's yeah. There's just like a couple of those there.
There's a couple of average-looking weapons, like a spear and an axe, if anyone wants to grab them.
They seem pretty heavy. So because I wasn't in the room, I don't know if anyone's looked here, but has anyone looked at what this thing is on the table here?
No, I don't think so.
I will look at that.
It's a potion of red liquid.
I will take it.
Key. You see, sitting in the middle of the room, hands tied, a thing over its mouth. Yeah, you see a child.
Okay. I say, guys, in here. And then I start untying the child.
Where did you even go?
Can you see the ping?
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
Well, you know that door that I tried to open? I'm in there.
I'll grab I'll grab the spear and the battle axe on the way out.
Okay.
Do you
So
mind if
I
I
assume
take
that
these?
potion is just what I think it is, right?
Yeah, basic killing potion.
Cool.
And when you drink it, you will be poisoned.
It's alright, I'm gonna give it to Ray.
Can I?
Sarah, do you mind if I take these?
No, go ahead. They're like way too heavy. Can I look at this map?
Yes.
Do you want to investigate or just?
Investigation.
Yeah. It's 14.
Can I assist?
14. It's kind of like a map of the Isles. There's a couple of circles on it. Doesn't really mean anything.
Am I able to take it just out of curiosity's sake? Because there are things circled on it, noticing that it's a map of the Isles, and
Yeah.
I'm going to take the map.
Break the frame and roll it up.
It
Let's
might
just say it's a
pinned down or
it's
something.
just like a bit of parchment on the table. Let's just say that's all it really is. You can roll. It's probably like, I don't know, 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters. Roll that up and put it in your bag or whatever.
Yeah.
Key. You take the thing out of the mouth of the kid. He says, "Oh, thank God, thank Palor. Thank you, whoever you are. Those
No worries.
nasty old men. They took over our hiding spot, our clubhouse, and then they just held me here."
Yeah, well,
Did
we've dealt with them. You'll be now free. We'll take you back to the town shortly.
Actually, so while this is going on, I'm quickly ritual casting Speak with Animals again.
Okay.
Quickly casting as in 10 minutes
Yeah.
That's why I need to start it now.
I'm gonna ask Brawl. Did you hear anything strange while you were held captive about anything?
I step into the room, so you may enter the room.
Thank you.
No, they saw me sneaking in on them, and then they grabbed me and threw me in here.
Oh, okay. Are you okay?
I think so.
Good, you're not hurt. Is there anything around the room?
I want to do an investigation, but
Go
See
ahead,
what-
Kai.
see what others want to do, or
Yeah, you can both roll investigation for the room.
there.
16.
And 19.
Oh, nice.
And while Aiden... You go.
Sorry, what was that?
No, finish them. Go.
Yeah, so this room has a lot of cannonballs in it, like more than what you've seen anywhere else. And the barrels in here look like they could be powder barrels or something. Maybe, possibly. I don't know.
So
I'll
it's
take a barrel.
mainly just gunpowder, as far as we could potentially estimate.
Yeah, it looks like it could be gunpowder, yeah.
How heavy is the gunpowder?
It's like a keg, so probably if they're a small keg, maybe like like a small beer keg. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Would I be able to carry it?
Yeah, you could probably carry one of them. Yeah.
All right, I'll pick one up.
All right.
I want to turn to Brawl and say, do you mind just waiting here a little bit longer? I want to search the other building.
Yeah. Don't leave me here alone, though. Right?
You can come with me, bro.
Don't take him into the back room.
Oh.
Right.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
While Aiden's like doing his ritual cast and doing his own thing, I'm just gonna look around this room and see if there's anything else of use going through the stuff that's left lying around.
Looks like everyone sort of picked through everything pretty
Yeah.
quick. Yeah.
I'd still just check because he's gonna be here for 10 minutes, so it's kind of like watching over him while he's doing his weird animal talk thing.
Yeah. There's some food on the table.
Yeah, I ain't eating that shit.
Can I eat while I'm ritual casting? Because someone ate my food this morning.
I don't believe so.
Oh, no, I wouldn't think so. I'm taking the piss.
I take some food and I start poking it at Aiden's mouth.
Yeah,
Are you
can
hungry?
close.
Are
Yeah.
you hungry? Are you hungry? Are you trying to concentrate?
Well, you're so lucky the shillelaghs doesn't. My staff's not shillelagh'd anymore.
I'm feeding you, Aiden. You should be appreciative. Stop talking.
I walk into this conversation like I found Rolo.
Brawl?
Whatever his name is.
Look, I know. Look, we never screw your name up. You really shouldn't be screwing other people's names up.
What do you mean? You're both saying two different Kais between
Key.
the two of you. Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
So where
What
is
did
he?
you guys find? He's just outside with Ren.
There's food. And not really eating much.
I'm gonna go over here and close the door. Just so that if the kid does come in here.
Let's consider it closed.
Yeah. Okay.
I tell the guys I found the cloak and the key, by the way, as well.
Well, I kind of needed a cloak because I'm kind of cold. If no one wants it, I'll use it.
Sure. Or I mean, if you're not too worried about it looking this nice, we could sell it and then get multiple cloaks.
I do like nice.
It's a quite nice looking coat.
Kind
I'll
of matches my pants.
I'll hand it over to Kai. There you go.
Thank you. Are you sure no one else wants this?
I'm okay.
It doesn't match my outfit.
I'm still ritual casting.
Let's say that's about over.
Alright, as soon as that's done, I'm going to wander out here and move a little bit up, and I'm going to yell out in a very wolfy voice, Arcanine! Arcanine!
Oh god.
Okay.
He's barking again.
You don't hear anything straight away.
I'm just going to keep yelling out to him, Arcanine!
Okay.
I need both a favour and I've got a very good reward for you.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep doing this.
Shall we maybe start
keep
heading
that
back to town
Yes.
Yeah.
in
I think
case
we
some
should.
of them return?
Hang on. Aiden, what was the stuff that were moving?
Oh, I didn't find anything that were moving. I just found this and I hold up the pin. It's like a silver Hydra pin. And then I yell out for the wolf again. Arcanine!
Can you guys keep track of everything you've caught here? Because I haven't wrote any of this shit down.
So was it
Put it in
was
your
it,
inventories and whatnot. Just make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've added
was
I
it
found.
an axe?
an axe and a rusty spear. A battle axe and a rusty spear.
And I got the potion of healing and a silver Hydra pin.
Yeah.
I'll hold it while I'm yelling. I also hold this up. I also found this. I mean, Starwood, I know what this is. The healing potion.
Arcane check. If anyone looking at it.
I'm gonna pick up one of the daggers that were on the ground.
Would a 9 be enough to know what it is?
Yeah, you could probably guess that it might be. Yeah, could be a healing potion.
Guys, I think this is a healing potion. I can cast healing magic, so if anyone wants to have it on them, might be advisable.
Don't all jump at once.
I guess I can hang on to it if people. I'm generally pretty good at moving around. Might be able to get people.
Alright, I'll toss it to Kai, and I'll take it just add a normal healing potion to your inventory tray. And then I yell out for the puppy again. Arcanine!
Okay, so a couple minutes of this.
No,
You
let's
actually
let's get going. Like, you're making a lot of noise, and what if there's more people?
I'm trying to take care of the evidence.
Well, okay. Maybe you can tell him where it is, on the way back.
I don't
Yeah,
think he's gonna
let's-
clean the blood for you, and evidence is
I
actually good.
don't want him to clean the blood. I just
Come-
want to get rid of who it was and make it look like wolves did it.
Why? We need to tell the town that this happened.
Yeah, we killed a bunch of people today.
They kidnapped a kid.
Yeah.
We've got the kid here that will tell them that. We
Yeah.
saved him.
Yeah, until we find out that they're like Marines or something. Oh,
But they still kidnapped a kid.
Yeah, why would they do that?
we don't know, but I'd prefer that there's no evidence left behind. If you want to tell people, oh, do I see the wolf in front of me?
Yes. Out of the brush appears the wolf that you saw earlier.
With 7 friends.
No, he's actually alone. He is actually alone.
Hello, Akano.
Hello.
So, look, I'll just say it. We just killed a bunch of people, and they're in that building over there. About 5 bodies. You and your friends hungry?
I don't have any friends. I'm
Are
a
you-
lone wolf.
Are you really hungry then?
What's it to you?
Can you, rip the bodies up a bit and maybe eat them?
Wait a second. How many bodies we're talking?
Kai, how
5
many people
grown
did we
men.
just kill?
5 grown men or whatever it is.
5.
5.
Is it 5? How many?
5, yes.
I mean, I'm not that big of a wolf, but
I don't know, you can stay fed for a while.
I am a little bit hungry.
Look, if you want to go start, and I mean, you could just hang around and eat them for a while.
This isn't some sort of trap, is it?
No, I'd just rather not have, evidence of. Let's just say I've been out and about long enough to know that things can look bad, can fuck you up pretty bad. I would rather there be some kind of. I like hiding. I'm not a good liar, so I'm better at covering shit up to begin with.
All right.
I like planning ahead.
If you throw me in a hole, I will swear revenge on you.
If I wanted you in a hole, I would have just not got you out of the first one.
Goes to the tower, the 4K's in.
He's gonna sort of move back and move around to the left side of the map because he doesn't really want to walk past you. He's still cautious.
No, fair enough. I appreciate this.
Oof.
And I'm starting to lose my wolf speak. Okay, fun. Let's go.
All right.
As we walk, I'm just going to chat and explain my actions to everyone as we go.
As we leave the kid behind.
No problem. Look, a lot of you guys wouldn't understand, but I've spent a lot of time, let's just say, not outside the law, but like I've been looked down upon because of my social status, and I'm quickly blamed for things that I either didn't do or may have looked right at the time. So I've become very good at thinking 10 steps ahead. And in this case here, if we can get rid of those things, then there's no chance that anyone's going to come back and say, hey, look, you murdered a bunch of people.
Unless they go looking for the bodies to identify who we just...
But then it looks like a wolf killed them.
But we're going to tell them that it wasn't a wolf, it was us. Because they kidnapped a kitten and they attacked us back. Self-defense.
Yeah, until something goes wrong and you get blamed for it.
But we won't, because we've got a kidnapped kid here that we rescued that can vouch for the story.
Look, Sumi, I just don't... I'd rather be 10 steps ahead.
I mean, hey, like, the wolf's gonna do its wolf thing, that's alright, but, I'm just saying, like, I'm 100% have the intent to report this, like, as soon as we get back to town.
And don't take it the wrong way, but I won't be standing next to you when you do that.
It's fine.
But I still will be there to bail you out if something goes sour.
Mm-hmm.
We do. I guess I remember I mentioned that the goal here was to get the right notoriety, in town, and so this would be the correct notoriety, because we
no.
saved the child.
Nox, you kind of wanted to leave town early and not come back. Yeah.
No, I know, but there was a child that was missing. Like, that's more than enough reason to like report this through the right chains.
Yeah, but are you worried about parents?
I mean, that if we can leave town before like it becomes public knowledge.
Okay, I just thought I'd bring it up.
All right.
So, well, Aiden, considering you didn't want to be part of this conversation, did you want to go talk to your
Take the
quest
yeah.
and say, hey, we cleared out some bandits that kidnapped a kid.
They didn't really
Whatever they were
have the
smuggling,
goods though.
Well, we don't know what he wanted exactly, but
Yeah,
yes.
just say, hey, whatever's left there, he can take, and you can get.
Well, look,
Well-
do you guys mind if I tell him the other stuff we found, like that cloak? Because that could
I
have been
was
what he was looking for.
gonna say, is he looking for the cloak or the key or?
I like the cloak. How long was the walk back? Would it be enough to magically understand it, like attune to it, essentially? It's more than an hour.
You could do it over a short rest though.
Yeah, I think you have to be rested, like sort of. Oh, if you're wearing it, if
Well,
it's a
I
cloak, and
technically,
you're wearing it.
I technically don't have to attune.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
do it.
but sorry, not attune. It's like a like identifying a magic item. You gotta.
Yeah.
But I guess if you're wearing it for an hour, like that'd sort of work. But the trip wasn't how long did I say it was earlier? I think
20
it was like,
minutes.
yeah. So
Okay, cool.
I can also check to see if it's magical in some way. Did you want me to do that?
It is kind of fancy. It doesn't bother me.
Do you want it either way, whether it's magical or not?
Well, it just saves us having to buy another cloak if we've got this one. I guess if it's what he wanted, depending on what gold value it's worth to him, if it's worth more than a normal cloak, then I guess we can sell it.
Actually,
Yeah,
on
hand it
the
in.
walk back, what else did everyone find other than this pin? I didn't find much else, and that potion I gave to Kai.
I point to the cloak and the key.
Sarah, Kai, did you find anything?
We
Um,
found gunpowder in one of the rooms, a decent amount. Like there was quite a few crates worth of the powder, which I assume is gunpowder.
I'm holding one powder.
That sounds dangerous. Sarah, did you find anything?
nothing major. It was just like a couple of gold.
Oh, well, that's kind of boring. Wait a minute. How much is a couple of gold to you?
Like 40 gold.
That's a couple of gold?
Yeah, it's barely anything.
You can see he's starting to get a little bit angry. Like, that's barely anything, you say?
Now, calm down, Aiden.
No, it's like subtle. It's not like he's getting angry. It's like a subtle, like, you can just see a little bit of
Kind of like a people's eyebrow kind of raise.
Yeah, like it's taken him 2.5 years to save up 10 gold. So... Okay then. And he's just gonna keep walking. I'm gonna go see my contact. And I'll depart for my contact.
all right. So I guess you're getting back to town. Is everyone cool with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to stop now and keep it to like pretty much just on 3 hours, or yeah, is that sort of?
We
It's
can go
probably a
over
good
today.
place to start.
Yeah, I'm down for more.
I'm happy. I'm
A
happy
bit more if
to.
you want to at least finish this quest line.
Yeah.
If you want to stop here, that's up to you. So you're the one running the show.
Because I know there's probably going to be a bit of a break in between, or I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely not going to be here next sessions. So
It's up to you guys. I can do whatever. Like I don't have anything to do tomorrow. I don't. Yeah, I'm cool.
Look,
I'm down.
so I would ask this: if we can't do anything, can we at least finish my bit of the quest? Because obviously I'm not going to be here for 2 weeks, and it will finish without me. Because I guarantee it'll have to be done.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
hand in the quests and stuff and
Yeah.
Let's just be maybe leaving
Put
town
me
for
in
our
jail.
next adventure, and that's where we could maybe end it.
Alright.
Where it's further open.
Okay, so you're sort of approaching the town gates. It looks like there's like 3 or 4 watchmen there, and they're all sort of in a a little circle.
Mhm.
Behind that, you see what looks like the Watchmaster. He's talking to a distraught-looking woman, and you're about, I don't know, 100 feet away or something.
What's his name? Would we know it as, like, because we've been residents of the town for forever?
Yes.
Have we split up yet, or am I still with them?
I think you've split
You're
up.
100 feet away from the gates of the town.
Cool.
So, did you want to split off before they...
Yeah, I'll split off because I did say that I was weary about this, so I'm splitting off to go early, so I won't be here for this conversation.
So maybe you'll just go in one of the other entrances to the town?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Watchmaster Frost.
Okay. So I'll like put my hand up and wave out and call out to Watchmaster Frost. Try and get his attention.
Okay.
And
He
then
sort of, as the noise is made, he sort of looks in that direction. He's like,
approach with Brawl, and be like, so on our way out of town, we happened to encounter some kids who told us that their friend Brawl here was missing. We went to look at like their hideout, and there was a bunch of strangers that were there. They ended up like kidnapping him. Like, talk to him. He'll tell you all about it. We got in a fight with them over it. We believe they're still unconscious back there. We managed to get out semi-unscathed, but yeah, I think you need to go and like apprehend them immediately. Like, I've never seen them before, like ever in this area. And if you want to talk to the kid, he's a little bit distraught, but maybe tell his parents or something first. But yeah.
As you're sort of walking towards and you start this conversation, he looks up because like he's just been looking at the ground the whole time as he's walking and stuff. He looks up and sees the woman that the Watchmaster was talking to, and he sort of runs towards her and says, "Mom," you know.
Yeah.
The Watchmaster is like, "Oh my, thank Pelor you found him. Where the hell was this kid? We were putting a party together to get out there and find him."
Like I said, a group of bandits at like this watchtower just down about 20 minutes down the road that way.
Sorry, I had to just step back. All that. Yeah. It's like, oh, so you found him at the watchtower? He looks good. There's people still there, is what you're saying?
I mean, we got in a fight with them and knocked them out, but they were still there when we left. We got out of there as soon as possible in case more arrived. So
okay.
They were very hostile and non-welcoming. So I wouldn't go there by yourself in case they've come too in that time.
I think we'll be able to handle it. Our boys know what they're doing.
That's true.
And they're just gonna go kill the wolf with on the bodies.
We'll get on that. So, wait, are you guys with the association? How are you able to, do all this? You don't look like much. I mean,
to be honest, we were just out sort of looking for sort of small jobs to do, and we happened to stumble across the kids, and we thought, hey, well, this is a great chance for us to sort of see how we go, like outside the walls, and this is what came of it. So we're planning to travel a bit more, but this was essentially our first day on the job.
He looks at Brol and says, "Brol, look at me very carefully, very serious right now. Are these guys telling the truth?" He immediately says, "Yes." He's like, "Okay. Sorry, I was a bit worried that maybe you just kidnapped this kid or something."
Oh, of course, I can imagine.
I mean, you know us. We've been in this town for forever. Why would we do something like this poor kid?
I know of you. I don't really know much about you, to be honest. I mean, what are your names?
Sarah, Ren, and Key.
Kai.
That's awesome. So good.
Well,
And you know what the funny thing is? It is pronounced Kai, but I deliberately named it. I know it's pronounced Key, but I deliberately named it Kai.
So is it Key or Kai?
It is actually pronounced Kai. I don't know, Key, But
Wait, what?
Yeah, because you at the start said it was Key, and then it reads as Kai. So I'm like, no, he said
correct.
Key-
The
Kai
correct
is-
pronunciation is Key, but I'm calling him Kai.
Oh, so it is Key. So
Oh.
I've been saying it wrong.
No, his
No,
name
it is Kai.
His name is Kai, but that word, the Ki, is pronounced Key.
Yeah.
It's like a meme on my own name.
Okay, got that.
his name's Kai Key.
Taiki.
Kaki.
Yeah.
Key.
All right. If we could get written statements from you guys, that'd be good.
Absolutely, yeah.
Sure.
Can you give us a couple hours? We're going to go investigate this tower. We'll come back. Meet me at the watch post, and I'll sort out the paperwork and that then if you can.
Sure.
So is that good? Yeah.
And if possible, if you have any league with the association, could we maybe get a letter of recommendation?
Yeah, that's something I could do. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right then, boys. Let's start moving. Let's go have a look at what's going on at the watchtower. So
When I find that we're alone, with just the three of us, say, are we going to include Aiden in this? He didn't want any part of it, so we just exclude him from the report.
Well, no. Like, he's not going to get his license if we don't do that. I thought he wanted, like, weren't we all a group as one?
That's
Yeah,
what I
but
thought.
He didn't want to be involved. He didn't want to be part of this report. Maybe we'll wait for him to come back and see what he says, if he's here in time.
Good note of point. We didn't actually discuss how we were going to meet up with him again. He just kind of ran off.
Shall we go to the tavern?
Yeah, probably.
Maybe wait for him there.
Well, yeah, we have to wait there, and then when it gets close to an hour or 2 hours, we need to go to the watchtower or whatever
Yeah.
to meet up with the captain.
Maybe we can offload some of this crap that we don't need.
sounds good.
Over to Aiden.
Aiden, what are you doing?
Shitting.
You shitting, really?
No, I'm right here.
Oh, what are you doing?
He's eating
Oh,
a sausage.
Yeah, fuck, I want sausage. I'm so hungry. No, I'll head straight to Mr. Everton's place.
Okay. Yeah. You know where he hangs out. He's over there with a couple other dudes, and yeah, you see him.
I just approach Mr. Everton. Can I have a minute?
Aiden, how you going, mate?
Good. Can I have a minute? Business?
Yeah. Let's step over here.
Just have a chat with him. We took care of that the problem you're having. Pretty capable team, to be honest.
Oh yeah, what'd you find over there?
Kidnapped kid, 5 corpses, a friendly wolf, and this, and I show him the pin.
The kid? Oh shit! Is that what everyone's been talking about? This missing kid. Everyone thought it was just like that thing that happened about 10 years ago. That kid, he like vanished and no one could find him. We thought it happened again or something. But you found him?
Yeah, they were holding him captive. Bit worried about reporting that though. People don't exactly trust everything that comes out of our mouths.
Oh yeah, did you find any loot? If you know what I'm saying, just this pin.
Pin. They found a cloak. That was about it for extremely valuable stuff. There really wasn't. I don't know what were you looking for specifically.
To be honest, I don't know. I just had a tip that there could have been something nice in that watchtower you could sell.
Look, one of the guys found a cloak. He's wearing it. Seemed like a very nice quality, but I wouldn't have thought it was anything worth reporting back to you. This pin's probably worth about 10 gold, and I think one of the other girls said that she found like 40 gold sitting in her chest.
Any I don't know, anything else that we could maybe move and sell to someone, or I don't know. Was it just bare in there? Anything lying around?
Well, actually,
Gunpowder, eh?
I assume, well, black powder. I assume it's gunpowder. There was a bunch of cannons around there. There was a fair bit in there. But I will give you the heads up now that I believe the rest of my party was pretty quick to go and report this to the authorities. So if you want to go get it, I'd move quick.
Gunpowder. I could do something with that. I could move that. That's a good stock. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, so there's 3 towers that'll be in the central tower, from what I heard. And there's a fair bit in there. Like I'd probably take at least a couple of blokes, or maybe some way to move a lot of stuff.
All right, that sounds good. Aiden, my boy. You know, I like what you're doing. He flips you 5 gold pieces.
I catch it.
And but you said the Watchmaster's heading over there now, or something? Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know that for certain, but I would guess that the second they found out that there's, a bunch of bodies there, they're probably going to be interested.
All right, we might have to leave it until after dark then. All right. Thanks for the info, though, mate. I'll see you around, eh?
I don't know if you will.
Oh, you going somewhere?
Look, I've spent my whole life jittery and running around, not knowing what I'm doing. I think it's even this. I straight away assume people are going to think the worst of me. This group, we work well together. I think I might tee up with them for a while, travel for a bit. I was never built to live here forever. As much as I love working with you, I need to go out there and do some more with my life. I can't just keep selling poisons and selling herbs.
Man, I know what you're talking about. People like us, man. No one ever takes us seriously. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to hang around this shithole forever. You know?
No,
Get
I
out
don't. I don't. I want to head to maybe Port Royal, see what I can find there. Maybe I can finally get over this assumption that everything's out to fuck me, and maybe just trust someone for once.
Oh, you're going to the big city then?
Well, I'm sure there's plenty of work there.
Hey, you know what? I could probably get you some work in the city if you're looking for it.
Do tell.
Hey, all right, I'll give you the name of this guy I know. Right? If you're ever looking for a job, kind of similar to what we're talking about here, you know what I'm saying? Look this guy up, all right?
I'll do that. Does he hand me a bit of paper or something?
Yeah, he pulls out a little bit of parchment. He's like, this guy, this street, say evidence sent you.
Thanks, sir. It's been a pleasure having your company for all these years.
Yeah, I'll see you around, kid.
Look after yourself. And with that, I'm just gonna click that in my pocket and head out.
Cool.
And I'll head straight towards the bar because I'm just going to assume that's where we met up.
All right.
Is everyone already there by the time I get there?
You guys
Yeah.
sell stuff or something? Or?
So I would I guess we'd go back to the tavern just to wait for Aiden to arrive first before we sort of run around and end up chasing our tails trying to look for him.
Oh, well, I'm wondering, I assume you guys are just having a drink or something?
Kind of just waiting for you.
So did you? I don't know if how I approached that was the best thing, but you said we needed to get their stuff, so I just went in there and said, "Give me all your stuff."
I mean, that was
I was
hilarious, but
If I was to do that again, what would I have done better?
To be honest, we're not really experienced with any of these things. I mean, I guess we were just kind of winging it, and it just so happened.
that was really
Yeah.
funny
Yeah.
in a scary sense.
It was a really good coincidence that we happened to sort of see those things
Well,
occur all at once.
I've dealt with some shady people before, so sometimes it's just better to just say what you want to do and do it.
Good point.
I'll rock in about this time. Oh, good. You're not in jail.
Oh, Aiden, God, what's his name? Watch Commander Frost or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He wants us all to just write a statement based on what's happened. They've gone to sort of investigate the scene and try and identify or collect the bodies. Told them they were unconscious. So we're just waiting, a couple of hours until we go and actually write those reports. Did you want to come along with us to do that, or do you want us to leave you out of it?
No, I'll come.
We could just say you went for healing because you got hurt.
No, it's fine. It's I had some time to think about it and a good chat with my contact, and it's time to stop being so
Shady.
Pessimistic, I was going to go with, or cynical. I'm a bit of a cynic when it comes to that kind of stuff. Maybe it's time to assume that not everyone's out to fuck me, in the metaphorical and literal sense. And he's going to flick each of you a gold. He gave me 5 gold for our good work. He was happy. There's a spare one here. I thought that could just buy us dinner tonight. Well, one each. You know, we're a team. We split everything, I assume.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I was
thank
going to discuss. That I think like we should offload as much of the stuff that we're not really going to use, and then sort of split all the proceeds equally. If that works for everyone.
Well, if you want to wait until we've got all the money to avoid issues, like I said, I've got 5 from this. You
Yeah,
should
I've got 40 from like what I found.
Oh, yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea at all. We'll sell everything and split it.
I kind of want to keep the cape. And by this time, has an hour passed?
Yes.
I think this cape is kind of special. I lay down like on the table, and I put the cloak over my head, and I make it look like a fashionable piece of wood clothing.
Wood.
Like it's got like a texture of wood.
Does it do that? Change style, color, apparent quality of the garment. Cloak's weight doesn't change regardless of appearance. The cloak can't be anything but a cloak. So it can't be anything but a cloak, but you can change the style, color, and quality. So you could get like a
Yeah,
sort
so I'll go make it go like kind of brown with kind of like darker lines on it.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so it's still obviously fabric, but it looks woody, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's kind of like camo.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, kind of like a camo or something. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
Like,
Look, I don't have an issue with you keeping it.
I'm happy to forgo my share because I got an item.
I don't think.
No, I think
No.
we should still split it equally,
Yeah,
regardless.
I'm
It only
still okay
benefits
with
us
splitting it.
all, like, if
Yeah, I
we
think
find
we
things
should.
that are useful.
Look, we can always do it. If one of us wants something, just say it. And if multiple of us want the same thing, we'll just, beat each other half to death until one of us takes it.
Ugh.
Just
It's a
with
joke.
fists.
It's a joke. It's a joke. No, I'm not fighting you with fists. It's a joke.
After all, what is gold good for if you can't share it with your friends?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Yeah!
Gold.
Well,
Yeah.
good God, yo. That's our theme. That's our theme.
What
That's our
is
theme.
it good for?
Oh, absolutely
It
nothing.
could be called Rush Hour.
Oh, yeah. We're changing it to Rush Hour.
Kai, Rush Hour.
Yeah.
We are rush hour now. God
Oh
damn it.
my god.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Well, why don't we go around and see what we can offload from? Most of those weapons don't look like they're worth much, but fuck, it's better than nothing.
I mean,
No.
this is like our starting point, right? Like, this is where we start to build ourselves up from nothing, so every little bit can count.
I have this battle axe that we found and the spear, and should I keep this keg of gunpowder?
Oh, yeah, that's just sitting next to you on the table or something.
Yeah, I'm just holding like half a
I don't know,
barrel.
can you just sell gunpowder? Is that like normal?
Oh shit! My contact might have been interested in that.
Do you want to take it back to him maybe and see how much he wants to give us for it?
Yeah, I think he's a little tied up right now.
I mean, he's
Like, you tied him up, or...?
There was more than enough gunpowder there. There was like quite a bit. I think I only took one barrel out of.
But don't you think the guards are going to collect that when they go there?
Depends who gets there first. I've also got this pin, and I'll put it on the table. I don't know much about it. It might be worth a little bit. It's made out of silver. I don't know what you call that. It's a multi-headed lizard.
I don't know. I'll also plonk this key, the key, onto the table so that everyone can see it. And I don't know what this is.
It's fancy.
They also mentioned that they were looking for something. I don't know. That seems strange to me too. What were they doing here?
I found a map with some weird circles on it, and I'll like roll the map out and show the group. Like, I mean, it's the continent, but I don't know why these particular points are circled, so...
Can you tell us what's circled?
Is one of the circles of Eastfield and where we were just located?
Give me 1 second to figure that out.
Watchmaster Frost.
Let me just circle this town and this town. Okay, there you go.
Whilst I'm sorting that out, I'm also going to say, my contact also gave us the name of another person a bit similar to him, might be able to give us some work, but he's in Port Royal, so if we end up down that way, which I assume we will eventually, might have a bit of work on our hands.
Okay, that sounds good.
These guys, they're mostly trading information, though he's probably more interested in, if we can tell him anything important over, give him anything as such.
Okay, is everyone looking at the map?
Yeah.
Those 3 circles?
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
The plot begins.
Did we go to the north one, or is that even more north of?
No.
Yeah, right, gotcha.
But, yeah, you could probably gauge that maybe someone could gauge something. I don't know.
Someone could get something.
How far to Eastfield? We only went 20 minutes, which is probably like half of one of these. Not even half of one of these squares.
Yeah. Because I think one square was like
A day.
Was it 1 day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too far.
We went 20 minutes.
We stepped out the front door.
Let's just say, future reference, times can be flexible, but yeah, it wasn't that far.
They had a really terrible
Distances,
cut
times, let's just...
Time doesn't exist. Back
Not
to
too-
crypto.
Yeah. But yes, it wasn't that far, definitely.
Interesting.
Could be some more bandit locations.
Not
Do you
sure.
reckon they'll give us a reward if they were bandits? Maybe they were wanted.
Maybe.
Possibly.
I hope they can be identified after what.
Did they?
Oh god.
Did Watchman Frost say that we had to meet up with him anywhere for the report?
Yeah.
Yeah,
in an
yeah,
hour,
the-
maybe
the-
watchtower or something.
Yeah, the main, like...
In my defense, I hit most of them in the face anyway and nearly knocked their heads off. I'm pretty sure they would have been unidentified before the wolf ate them.
Sure.
And the wolf would only eat one, and probably wouldn't eat the head because it's not as nutritious as the rest of them.
You don't know.
Like the buttocks.
He might just be interested in their faces.
Maybe he's not even a wolf. I mean, he could talk
He's not
to
a
you.
llama with a hat.
No, that was me. It's a spell.
Shall I see if the blacksmith wants to buy these weapons?
Yeah. Let's go sell and make our way over to the watchtower. I guess we've been waiting here a good 40 minutes already.
Alright.
I look at Serenox and I say, I'll carry these, but I think you're better at talking to people.
Okay, I can come.
Shall we go?
Yep.
Alright.
Do we know the blacksmith well?
Oh, yeah. Like, you probably know his name. He probably doesn't know your names, but he probably seen you around, same sort of thing. So you're going to the blacksmith?
Yep.
Yep, okay. What do you want to do?
So we'll go in. Great blacksmith, whatever his name is. Hello, Mr. Blacksmith. I'm sure you don't recognize me. Like, I'm actually the daughter of Tharavol, Kadibus. My father and mother are out of town at the moment, but wondering if you'd be interested in some, weapons that we found while we were out sort of adventuring the surrounds.
Oh, yeah? What do you got for me?
So we've got, looks like a war axe and a bit of a rusty spear. Are these any good, or can you do anything with them? Maybe you can turn a profit on them,
Let me have a look. He grabs a hammer and sort of bangs the metal on the edge of the axe and the spear. The rusty spear sort of breaks as he sort of bangs it, and it just sort of crumbles. He's like, "Oh, can't do much with that one."
No, it seems not.
and then he hits the axe, and it seems to, well, it doesn't immediately break, at least. And he says it's a bit rusty, but it looks like it's in shape that could be used. Maybe I can give it a polish and a bit of a sand, and see if I can. Maybe I can turn it into. If not, I could probably just melt it down into a brick of iron,
Okay.
ignet of iron. What do you guys want for it?
So I mean, what would you reckon you'd be able to get for it? What would a fair price you consider?
With the rust and everything, I'll have to put in a little bit of work to just make it usable again. And there's not much on it. It is just a couple blades of an axe head. Like I can give you maybe. What did I say? An ignet of iron. I don't think I had a price. Look, I'll give you 5 gold for it. I don't know. Like, I can probably turn it into maybe a couple of nice hatchets I could sell or something.
Yeah, well, I'm happy with that. 5 gold's fair enough.
Yeah, you cool with that?
Ren,
Oh, yeah.
is there anything
Totally.
else you might want, Ren? Maybe.
I wanted a couple of short swords. Oh, one actually. Sorry, just one short sword.
How much would one of your short swords be worth?
We got some decent short swords here. Really nice quality, 100% steel. I believe they go for about 10 gold in the capital. Look, with that, like with the look, I'll give you 10 gold. No, look, 10 gold. Yeah. So with that metal, 5 gold. I'll give you the short.
5? You can't do it for 4?
I don't know, man. Like I got to put work into this axe, to make it usable.
How about if I give you the dagger as well? I'll just hand the dagger.
What's this dagger?
Yeah, I just had it.
You just have a dagger you want to sell me as well?
Oh, 4 gold and then the dagger as well. I don't know how much the gold is.
All right, look, you give me the old axe here, and this dagger. You can have the sword if you want.
Sounds good to us.
All right, hand it over. So yeah, you got a short sword.
Thank you, see you,
Yes.
bye!
Okay, bye.
I think you
You're
got a
really
good...
good at talking, Sarah.
I didn't really have to do much.
But you totally did that. That was amazing.
Eh. Let's go before he realizes it's a shit axe.
I stopped running.
He looks out the door. He sees you running away. Wait, is this dagger stolen?
Shall we go write reports?
Yeah.
Oh wait. So go back to the tavern. We'll tell Kai and Aiden that rather than sell the axe for money, we got Ren a sword because he wanted a sword.
Yeah, that's okay.
You can minus 5 gold from my cut of the whatever we sell those things. as
Well, no, and I still split it and give everyone 10 gold each.
Make it 11 to everyone, and I'll just keep the extra one and buy dinner for everyone tonight. I'll buy us like a really good set of drinks and dinner before we head
We
off.
already gave us the 1 gold. For...
Yeah, like I've already done that, haven't I?
Yeah. I just want to make sure we double up because I already added your 1 because you said you flicked it.
Oh yeah, well then everyone should have the one, and then Chris is going to give us 10 each.
All right.
I haven't had this much gold before ever.
So,
Wow,
did I
this
had
is
a need for it?
amazing.
so before we go, I'll go up to the bar and I'll put a gold on there and I'll say I want a gold's worth of good food and ale before we head off.
Yeah, no worries. You probably would have done that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say that happened before. So
Yeah.
because some fucker ate my food before.
No ale for me, Aiden. I'm okay, thank you.
You can assume you sort of ate before you went to the blacksmith, and because
Yeah.
we were already there, I guess, just for.
So
Okay,
we'll,
cool.
we'll say we're well fed and maybe a little bit buzzed. Except you.
I will be the only one writing an actual coherent report.
Oh, I don't care.
We smashed their faces in. They were dicks.
I will look at the paper like, I don't think I've ever learned to write.
Oh god. Oh,
Try. Is your intelligence your negative stat?
No.
Oh. It would fit.
I'm just thinking about my story. Like, 10. Oh, no, I probably know how to write. At least it'd be primitive.
really simple. Alright.
So you head to the Watchmaster or whatever?
Yep,
Yeah.
we go to Frosty's.
Oh my god, I can imagine reading that report. And then I said, give me your stuff. And then I punched him in the head.
My God, do not write that.
Yes, let's get a clear story.
Yeah. Let's just keep it simple.
We
hit there to
were
look for
looking for the
child.
child. We came across the tower. They seemed to be really hostile and withdrawn. We just asked if we could look, and then they burst out attacking us, and we defended ourselves, which involved us then looking through the tower more to find the child, and then we left in a hurry.
That sounds like a good plan.
And nobody told a wolf to eat anyone.
No one told a wolf to eat it. No one
Too
said
many
surprise and
people
give me
tell
your shit.
animals to do that.
No one here can talk to a wolf. That's crazy talk.
I can talk Sylvan, which is I think they can understand me, and I talk Sylvan.
No, wolves don't
But I
have
can't
Sylvan's language. Sylvan's like fays and pixies and shit. Not.
No, I think it's the universal language for most animals. I'm
What?
pretty sure.
I don't think you can talk to animals just because you can talk Sylvan.
Look at any animal sheet, and if they have Sylvan on their language, then you can, but otherwise, no. So you arrive at the watch master's post. There's sort of one of them out the front, and he says, "Hey, what are you guys here for?"
We're here to write a report based on sort of an occurrence that happened earlier today about the lost child.
Oh yeah. I don't think they're quite back yet. They should be back soon, though. Right? If you guys want to hang out for 5 minutes,
Yeah, we'll
shouldn't be too long or whatever.
just hang around and wait. Just come grab us when he's back.
Sort of as he's sort of saying that, you can sort of hear chainmail sort of walking up the way as well, and you can, if you look that direction, like a couple seconds later, they come into view and they sort of see you there, and good, you're here. All right, let's go inside and talk about this real quick.
Sounds good.
So he takes you into the office. Like, I guess all four of you go in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably gonna wonder why I'm there. I wasn't there before.
Yeah, who's your mate?
Aiden was with us when it happened, but he actually got hurt in the fight, so he went to get healing while, we went and reported. He wasn't looking too well, so we didn't want to delay in the, getting him better.
Oh, okay. I didn't see you coming through the gate.
Yeah, I went to the nearest gate to the healer. I've been here a while. I know all the gates.
Ah, right. Yeah. All right. Well, so yeah, about this situation. Well, I gotta say, you really did a number on those guys. I mean, what we saw when we got there is, I'm gonna be frank, it's a bit disturbing. I mean, did you guys do that?
Do what?
He sort of insight checks you as he says that.
Do what? Like, can you elaborate a bit further?
He rolls an 11.
I rolled an 18 on deception. Oh wait, no, sorry, a 21. Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, well, he's sort of watching you intently, but he's like, so what happened? You guys knocked them out?
So we went where the kids told us that their play sort of like area clubhouse was to look for this child. And they were complaining that there were supposedly some strangers there. When we approached, we asked about the child and if they'd seen him, and we were just kind of met with real hostility and closure. And when we just asked if we could look through, because sometimes he hides, they just lashed out at us and started attacking, and we started defending ourselves as if like something was going on. We managed to knock them out and search through the entire sort of watchtower to find the child was actually locked and gagged in one of the rooms. And then we just left in a hurry, so...
Alright. So, look, what I'm trying to say is, I mean, like, they were kind of unrecognizable when we got there. Like, I mean, there was blood all over the place. I mean, like...
What?
I couldn't even tell you what their faces looked like.
Really?
Pretty sure they had faces on when we left.
That's
With
Yeah.
not what it was like at all. Like,
I'm gonna say it. I think an animal ate their face. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
oh god.
I don't
we
know.
definitely did not do that.
it looked like there were some sort of animal wounds around the face.
Well, don't get me wrong, I was hungry, but I wasn't that hungry. Jesus.
There was pools of blood all over the place.
God.
There were bloody wolf prints heading out of there.
I mean, if why would we, like, the whole intent for us reporting it to you was so you could apprehend them and find out more about them. So of course, like, there's nothing we would have done. Like, look at us.
Why would I be doing scratching and eating people's faces?
Well, you said you saw a paw print, so that kind of seems obvious to me.
All right, look, just one last time. Look at me really seriously. You're not a bunch of cannibal psychos, are you?
Promise you, we're not a bunch of cannibal psychos.
No.
I like meat, not that kind of meat.
Laugh if you make
They
a
like
sort of
sausages.
persuasion.
Let's roll persuasion.
The bad rolls come out. Oh god.
We are kind
That's
of
not
doing
too
this as a team. Did you want to take advantage?
Yeah, altogether advantage or...
we,
Don't worry, I rolled a
we
one.
should
do
be
it,
right.
Advantage, yeah. Roll with advantage with me.
Oh!
Oh, wait, we all roll out, right?
Aiden does look like a cannibal.
Aiden's looking a bit... He's held on to the collar.
But we vouch for him.
He's not-
Yeah, roll again, yeah, for advantage. Because I'm not rolling.
I literally rolled the exact same number.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, do I have to roll again, or?
Well,
We're just going to do one with advantage for the group.
okay, yeah.
Oh, well, it takes Sarah's. I wouldn't have rolled if I know we could have done that.
No, Aiden's a cannibal. This is why I didn't want to come.
You should have.
As he says that, it's Aiden sort of squirms a little bit, but Nox is very, like, are you alright? He sort of looks at Aiden and he's like, are you alright, kid?
I mean, he's hungry, but he's not that hungry.
Alright. You'll be alright, mate. You'll be alright. I mean, like, I didn't mean to offend you when I said, like, you're a bunch of cannibals or whatever, you know? Like, I didn't mean to, you know, sort of...
You have to question and rule things out and completely understand.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm just saying, like, what we saw, it wasn't pretty.
Can't
But
even
yeah,
imagine.
all right. Well, you guys did a really good job today, guys and girls. You did a really good job today. Let me go ahead and just write this up real quick.
If you get that letter of recommendation, if possible.
Yeah, let me write something like. What are you after? You after a recommendation for the Privateers Association or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if we want something that can give us more work.
Do you all want to be registered together? So, you're sort of all eligible for the pay if, like, you all accept the quest or whatever. How do you want to do this? You want individual? Or...
No, we are a group, and I think we're planning to stay as a group. So yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Together.
Let me write down all your names here.
Rush hour.
What's that? What?
Oh, nothing.
Sorry, what?
That's our team name. We're Rush Hour.
You have a team name?
No.
Oh, that cannot be that uncommon.
Wait, what?
We're still working on it. Don't worry.
I'm still working.
It's a work in progress.
What do you think? Some sort of band of merry men or something?
Look, I'm still at the point where I yell out my spells before I do them. Shillelagh.
Hey, no casting spells around here, mate.
I put my stick back down.
Oh.
Make sure you're not drawing any swords, casting any spells in towns. All right? I don't want to see that sort of stuff. People will get frightened very quickly.
Of course.
Shit'll hit the fan. All right. Yep. So, what's your name? Aiden, was it? Yeah, Aiden. Serenox. Key. F. Key.
Yeah.
Kai.
Kai
Kai F.
Keith.
Keith. Kite. Okay. Yep. I'll just
Kite.
whatever.
K
All right.
I space ETH.
Got it.
Space. What's a space?
Blank.
He writes
new word.
space.
And Ren. How do you?
Renor Alvaro.
Oh God.
God, that's a mouthful, ain't it?
Can't
Jeez.
spell that out.
Yeah, if you could just real quick spell that out.
Reanar.
Runar.
Alvaro.
R-E-A-D. You spelled your name wrong.
Over who?
Alvaru.
All right, got it. All right, cool. He gets a little ball of wax. He pulls a candle over, starts sort of heating it up a little bit. He gets a seal, this signet ring he's got on. He stamps it. He pours the wax of the candle. No, not the candle wax. The actual sealing wax onto the parchment paper. Sticks his ring in it. Actually, it doesn't make a sound. I don't know why I did that.
Aiden behind is like,
Yeah.
Just looks over like, no.
And he's sort of like, all right, let that dry off a little bit, let it harden, and there you go. Hand that over to the guild. You should be able to get registered with that. Yeah, you will have to. Sorry, by the way, they are in Port Royale. Are you guys heading that way?
Yes, we happen to be actually.
All right, yeah, because that's where the headquarters is. That's where they do all the paperwork and stuff. It's a bit of a journey. You guys up for that?
Yes. Why would we not be?
Well, I mean, we just finished eating a whole bunch of people's faces. It sounds like a perfect time to go.
Sorry, what?
It's a joke. Jesus Christ.
All right. I guess you can handle yourselves. Jeez. But yeah, be careful out on the roads, all right?
Is there anything we should be aware of? Any news or warnings or cautions or places to avoid?
Well, if you're traveling on a road by yourself, like we don't necessarily have, the watch walking the roads all the time, So
No, of course.
if you get into some trouble, it could be like a day or something in between people finding you. So, just keep your wits about you, keep your head down. Obviously, wildlife could be trouble,
Yeah, we should probably be on the lookout for a face-eating wolf.
Yes, especially. Yes, exactly.
Is there a reward for, like, finding such a horrible creature and, like, I don't know, protecting? Or, like...
Oh, it's just an animal that ate, like, some easy prey. I'm sure he's lovely.
Yeah, I mean, we don't really purchase wolf pelts or anything. It's not like we have a bounty on them at the moment. But yeah, just make sure you look after yourself, all right?
Sure.
All right, boys, girls, people.
I start backing out uncomfortably.
Yeah, everyone's just uncomfortable.
I'll take the scroll.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Was there no reward for getting rid of them?
Oh shit. Yeah. I can give you some gold for that. I guess. Like you came in with some good information. Like I guess you did find that guy, the boy. Let's see what we got here.
You're now divisible by 4.
He he pulls out a big ledger thing, and it's sort of got charts and stuff, and he sort of calculates like what sort of reward he can give for something like this. He's like, okay, missing person information reward, uh, retrieving or saving the watcher's time by sort of doing the job ahead of time, sort of thing. And he's looking at numbers and stuff, and he comes out with a number of 20 gold. All right, boys, let me just grab that for you. He's got a chest behind him. He opens up the chest and sort of hands you guys 20 gold.
I just say to Sarah, "You can take that chest," but the telepathic link.
No.
Okay.
He will literally murder us.
I'm not suggesting we steal it. I'm just, suggesting he misplaces it.
No. Let's go.
I'm not a thief anyway. I'm not kidding.
So we're just gonna split that then and there.
Yep. 5 gold each.
Yep.
Yeah, that's about it.
Thank you.
Are we gonna sleep for the night, or are we just gonna head off?
Maybe we should go.
Yeah.
Let's start making tracks. Like,
We're gonna
how
have
late
to-
in the day is it? Considering we left first thing in the morning.
Probably after lunch.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's
Oh.
go. Let's make tracks.
Okay.
Before more questions get asked about face eating. Hayden.
It was a joke. I thought that was the perfect time to say that.
Yeah. We'll work on your humor.
I'm very funny, damn it.
Time and place.
Well,
Should we-
apparently you just need to say, "Give me your stuff," and punch him in the face, and that's hilarious.
Oh god. No. Time and place.
We did really well as a team, guys. I mean, we're doing it. We're really doing it.
I mean,
I feel like I watched you guys do more than what I did.
I think it was a team effort.
that blast you did is fairly effective. But what's your Eldritch
barely-
Blast look like?
I barely hit him.
What's it look like, your Eldritch Blast?
A beam that goes pew pew.
Like green, blue, red, yellow.
Purple.
So it's a purple just beam that fires out of your hand.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a cool looking spell.
It's about all it is. Cool looking. It doesn't do anything else.
I don't know. Seemed like it hurt him a little bit.
Anyway. We'll work on it.
And that was really brave of you going out there and just calling them out and calling the kid.
Yeah, that worked
Yeah.
a whole lot better than what I did.
What? Again, Aiden, what exactly were you thinking to try and convince him that you were his conscience?
Well, I was going to use that telepathic talk thing that I've now just learned you can do as well.
Does
Uh,
your conscience have a different accent to what?
Look, I was trying to put his accent on, but I'm not great at it. But my idea was to say, fuck, that kid had nothing to do with this. Maybe, just maybe. I should have told that girl where he is. So,
I
oh,
mean, rather than conscious, you could just try and scare the absolute shit out of him. And, like, pretend you're some, like, demon that's watching over him that's possessed a child or something. I don't know.
See, Sarah, the problem with that is it's an excellent idea, and I wish I thought of it at the time.
A conscience? Like, I
Sarah's clearly the brains.
it's still a good idea. Just a little fine tuning.
And Kai, that punch that you did to that dude's face, amazing. That was perfect. I mean, I saw his nose cave in. Your fist disappeared into his face. How'd you do that?
Well, I didn't quite mean to punch him that hard, but clearly he had a soft face. You know, normally when I do training, I punch against wrapped posts and stuff like that to harden up your fists and things. But yeah, nothing. Yeah, felt strange.
And you weren't squirmish when you killed those dudes, Aiden.
Yeah, you took out most
look,
of them.
I'm not going to lie to you guys, that's not the first time I've killed things.
People?
Okay, it was the first time I killed people, but I've fought that many animals that I'm used to.
There was like a long inhalation pause as you were answering that.
Yeah, we're all just paused.
You can run a perception an insight check on me if you want. But,
I'm choosing to believe you.
I've fought a lot of animals that I've fought in my life many times. And he points to the scars on his face. He goes, like, these obviously came from somewhere.
Was it a wolf that didn't really like you talking to it?
Look, apparently wolves like faces. That's all I'm saying. But no, that was my first time killing people. But truthfully, it's not that different than killing an animal. You know, they're bad. They're trying to hurt you. You got to do what you got to do. That said, they really couldn't take a hit. I wasn't trying to kill them. I was trying to knock them out.
Shall we gather our supplies?
I mean, we've got everything.
I
thought we were
already did
walking.
that.
Yeah, we're like out the road.
Okay, we're walking.
At some point, I'll have to invest in horses.
Yeah, we don't have the money for that. Sadly, I think we need to get high-paying jobs than this to afford
I think
horses.
it would potentially be a slow caravan between town.
I still don't think we have enough money for that either.
Shall we head towards Old Town?
It might be a good way to break up the trip so we can, rest in between and maybe try and find like more work in the interim before we get to the guild. If we can get maybe a number like written letters, it might like further support like our application on the assumption that maybe one isn't enough.
That's true.
It's not a terrible idea.
All right. Off we go then.
Zoom.
Whoa.
When the
Good
Rudo
God,
runs,
What is it good for?
absolutely nothing. But buying some horses. Say it again.
Alrighty.
Does Arcanine live? Is Arcanine now Aiden's pet?
Hey, is everyone else hearing that? What Sar's doing?
No.
No.
Oh, I'm still streaming. He's playing War. What is it good for?
Is he?
Oh man.
Hold on, I'm one listening now.
I can't listen because my mic goes ballistic.
It's amazing.
Yeah, please tell me I'm going to see my wolf again.
Oh, I really thought you were gonna make him your friend.
Well, he's my friend. He's still a violent fucking creature.
I know,
That
but
should be the outro to the campaign. It's like, wow. And that's like the end of the session.
Oh god.
That
Rush
was a
hour.
really good start. That was fun.
that's awesome. Is that it? Is that what our session?
I think it's probably a good spot to stop.
Damn.
Unless we're going to do a day of travel, sleep, and then be level 2.
The DM's gone really quiet.
Oh fuck! I changed my push to talk key and I forgot because my finger was hurting.
I was like, I wonder if Sars muted himself.
Fuck! I was talking the whole time.
What?
What'd you
Oh,
say?
stop.
We were just ignoring you.
Yeah, that can be like the campaign out, the session outro music. When that music plays, the session's over.
Yeah.
That's so good. What
like
is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh god, I can't believe I called Brush Hour.
Yeah, I guess everyone can level up.
What?
I guess.
Yeah, you don't want to be level 1 too long, right? Level 1 shit.
Now, I have a question.
What's your question?
Oh god.
Do we want to roll for hit points?
Nah.
Nah, just in all hit boys.
Aaron doesn't like chats.
Give me my maximum hit point.
No, I just like the steady thing.
I love Chris Tucker. He's the funniest
He's
motherfucker.
funny. He is so funny. Even in like Fifth Element, I couldn't stop laughing at him.
Oh my god, his character in Fifth Element was amazing.
I know, right? He was so good in that. Like when he's like running through and shit. Dude.
Cobbin Dallas.
That's...
Corbin Dallas.
Oh,
I love it. He goes, count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
and the shit that he wears, oh fucking hell, dude.
What's his name? Ruby Rod or something?
I don't know, something like that. And then he's on the plane and he like gets with that chick and her leg goes up. Fucking hell, man.
As the plane takes off.
Yes, the plane takes off. So good. Oh, that was a good
stuff.
movie. Oh.
So just so you know, I've just become like monstrously fucking powerful.
That's good. You can tank. I just be able to see in every environment, no matter what, for 120 feet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, True Sight?
Devil's Sight, you can see in
Yeah,
normal
Devil's
darkness, both magical and non-magical.
OP as fuck.
Yeah.
120 feet.
Well, I can turn into a brown bear that gives me 34 hit points and I can multi-attack.
Yeah, good. Like I said, you're up front. Just sit back and shoot. Pew, 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 pew,
Good to know. I'll have to double the difficulty.
pew.
Actually,
I learned how to flurry of blows.
I thought that fight was going to go a lot worse for you guys because like I had 5 of them to your 4, and like I
Yeah.
mean like level 1 you're sort of doing similar damage. But I
Yeah.
fucking rolled like 3 1s or something.
That's
Yeah.
hectic.
We're
Like-
also able to corner. They weren't all attacking at once, so we got
Yeah.
2 of them. Quick,
Yeah.
one,
I mean,
surprise one. That put it down to 3.
Also, had they hit at the start, it would have gone very different. Like, I only had 10 health, so when you hit me for 6, it was over half my health gone.
Yeah, exactly. Like I thought that fight was going to be a lot more of a slog, but
Were we supposed to fight the wolf?
not necessarily. No.
You clearly did not expect me to be able to speak to it, did you? There's no way you knew what that name was.
I honestly, I did not think when you said initially I'm going to cast Speak with Animals. I thought, oh yeah, Aaron could probably do that. But I did put the encounter there as a way of you're probably going to help it. That was my intention.
Yeah, it's not doesn't have to be a bloodbath.
But I
Yeah.
assume you didn't intend for me to ask it what its name was.
I actually did think about because that's weird because like I didn't think you were going to speak to it, but I had a name ready for it anyway. So I did have that name ready, if I'm being honest. But when I said it out loud, I thought it sounded so ridiculous. That's why I laughed.
Arcanine.
It's the best name ever.
Just so you know, if you look at my outline section of my sheet, it now says Arcanine-Wolf Friend.
Yeah, I was so nervous at the beginning because like I didn't even have your tokens ready. I was so stupid. But like it turned out all right.
Yeah, it was good.
That was awesome. I really like that. That was
Yeah.
so good.
I'm
I
pretty
just like all the random shit that was come up with. Trevor, give me your stuff.
That was so good.
I'm gonna snip that as just like the highlight.
I just
clip that.
Wait, I'm gonna stop